Woo!
Ravnica, Unchained, Unleashed, Unbound. We are in the world of Magic the Gathering here, and we are here to stay. All right. So we have had a nice and well-rested week off, and we did end on a bit of a climactic moment last week. First, before we jump back into a recap, though, I do want to throw a quick shout out there to our sponsors. We didn't jump into the tunnel this time, but I just want to make sure that they're appreciated out there. So, Fantasy Grounds, we love you. Thank you so much for providing this excellent rolling resource that we use and an amazing map system. Shout out to Gabriel Pickard in particular, who is creating all of the map tools that I'm using in Fantasy Grounds, and Fantasy Grounds has made that possible. So, thank you both very much. Wayland Games is offering some fantastic tokens out there, whether you're into minis or however you like to paint your minis. I'm a big painter. Okay, I've got all of the stuff down here. I'm actually thinking about doing a stream on painting, but some great discounts out there for all of us who like to run some table games. Which I've also been tweeting about. I may need to start a real table game here very soon. Okay. Also, shout out to Tabletop Loot, because if you don't know how to roll, they'll show you. They'll do the work for you. They've got some pretty killer dice over there. So, and they're just great people. I've loved working with them so much. So, while you guys are out there, who wants to? Let's, instead of doing the roll, let's do a vote in chat. Okay, who wants to do? Oh, no. Who wants to do the recap this week, or who do we want to hear from?
No, wait. Here we go. No, there we go. Wow, it really do be your friends. Wow, that's oof. Oof.
I mean, that is from Bravo.
Wow. All right, pile on. All right, cool. Jimmy, that's not fair.
Oh man, that actually
really remember.
I would like to announce that I was also too drunk to remember anything, so I'm disqualified.
Same. Wait.
What you guys are terrible role models. You're all drunk on screen. What are you?
I'm a good lady. I would never.
I'm functional. It's functional. It's fine. No issues here. Still rolling dice. Still protecting party members.
Okay, fine. You guys ruined my fun. I have to look at the text. I don't believe you guys. What did the chat say?
Real talk, I vote Snooba.
I'm pretty sure Bull won though.
I don't. I mean, okay. So wait. Highlights. Highlights. Oh God. Cyrus is really, it's been a while down in the sewers, trying to save an entire district. Getting a little bit frustrated about the whole affair. Definitely not getting paid enough to do the whole damn thing. I think there was a big old electric monster creature thing, a flux capacitor. Was that the name? Malachar? I'll have to ask him later. It zapped my friends, and then there was like a vengeful angel thing that was like a mix of darkness and light, and Suniva saved it, I think, from a weird dark vortex with her sunny disposition and sunbolts. Combination of both of those. We fought. Angel thing killed my, well, I don't want to say friend, but killed Emiche. So we are definitely one party member down at the moment, and she just poofed. She's dust now. I don't think we're getting that one back. To be fair, I don't know how I really feel about that whole situation, considering we've been down here for a couple days, and I've got more than my fair share of wounds. I think I'll have to process how I feel about losing that particular party member. Interesting to say the least. As it stands, I think we might have actually solved the problem. I don't know. It was something about lots of energy and then explosions, and then we killed a big old energy thing. Again, I'm gonna have to ask Malachar. This is way above my brain and pay grade, and I think that's everything that I could recollect.
That's a pretty fair recall. Maybe that is memory fluid you are drinking there, my friend.
There's one word for it.
State-dependent memory. So I'm getting there.
Yeah.
Okay, distilled memories for the mind flayer, distinguished mind flayer.
Those are two different death priests. You realize this, right?
They're the same. I forgot about the death priest. And that death priest came back, and Croft had to take its head off again. And now she's got both the heads of the same death priest. I don't know how Crawl really work, but apparently they grow heads back. And Croft decided to make a new crown out of a second one. So I think it's doubled. Is it doubled in size now? It stacks on top of each
I don't know
other.
where she's put. She's
Like a
trying to
totem.
find.
Yeah, it's like a totem now. Just sits on top, just goes up higher and higher.
Oh,
Doorways are going to be really difficult.
They did smell completely different. Well, as far as Carl go, I don't think they're the same ones, though. But okay, sure. I don't think they can grow limbs back.
Okay, I think that is a successful recap, so we will just dive right back in. To set the scene, we are sitting in the now calm blue pulsing light of the black zone. The lights are sort of phosphorescent black light with a bit of a blue glow, so everything is kind of neon. There is a pile of molten slag that is oozing down the side of the reactor. Malachar, you would recognize this probably to be Nisium, the rare metal.
Valuable.
Very valuable. Very valuable. The Carl Death Priest had sort of snuck up behind you, who was unceremoniously vanquished in the last final moments of the stream last week, and had a terrible, terrible off-screen death. We did not appreciate him very much, apparently. So, made quick work of him, and his steaming remains are sort of in the back tunnel, with Krav standing in a giddy mess over the top of them, still kind of frothing at the mouth, raging a little. All is quiet on the front.
What was that?
Yeah, we missed.
Oh,
Core, we're
sorry.
having a little bit of issue picking up all of your words. So I don't know what particularly is going on, but if you could repeat the last sentence at least.
Yes, all is quiet on the home front. You are
Okay.
free. How are you going to act? What would you like to do now?
Krav is trying to figure out where to put this new head. She can't put it back on top. Maybe like a belt. I don't know. She's trying to figure that out.
Hey, Malachar, is this thing is this thing fixed now? All better?
It's a lot better, at least. I did roll a nat 20 on this thing last week, so I don't quite know if it's fixed now or not. But I'm willing to bet I'll know in about 4 seconds.
Yeah, you're probably gonna need to roll that one again.
Okay.
Hopefully, this is a little bit better on my mic. I've turned up
Yeah,
my
sounds
gain on my.
That sounds better.
I got a 29.
29. You can't think of anything. Jeez. Yeah. You're fairly certain that things are stable for the moment. You could potentially monitor it. The monitors do appear to be on, and from what you can glean from them, the white reactor is not quite stable, but is not in a downward spiral.
All right.
Yeah.
So from here we have readouts for all the reactors in all the zones? Question mark? Because we're in the black zone, right?
You have the readouts for all the zones whenever you restore power in a zone.
Cool. Yeah, seems like things are looking pretty good. The white zone's still a little out of whack. How does the red zone work? Is it dead?
It's not responsive.
All right.
It's got a
Looks like
little
we probably
disconnected logo.
Sure. No
Just this
signal.
connection error with broken ellipses.
So it looks like the red zone might be out of whack a little bit. We might want to go see what's up there if we can find an access key to that area. We also may want to revisit the white zone. It's not fully stable, but it's looking good. Has anybody seen like something that could hold something really hot around, by the way?
Well, I don't think so. I'll check the Death Priest's body. Maybe there's like something we can wrap things up in.
Yeah.
Okay, as you are looting through the corpse of the Death Priest, you do come across both. You find a short sword and a ring.
Oh, well, these things.
The ring is a solid, what looks to be platinum and gold. It's quite heavy in your hand and has the emblem of a small heater shield, like maybe a targe, actually.
I don't know if these might be useful. I'll hold
Might I see
both
the ring?
things out. Oh yeah, certainly, and I'll pass that on to Malachar. Is there anything neat about the short sword? I am actually able to use those.
Yes. It is quite ornate. The strangely shaped weapon has actually kind of a twin blade. It's the blade's only maybe 1.5 feet long, but there are 2 parallel blades to it, and the guard seems as if it would like it. It seems like it looks kind of like fangs, or like it's designed to be like thrust to the hilt. This thing has more like jaw structures on the hilt. The quillions look like jawbones.
Oh, this is intense.
It's kind of metal.
Look at this thing. Yeah.
There are runes that appear to be carved into the blade.
Oh, can anybody read these?
Try.
Can anybody read them?
I don't know. Let's take a look, I guess.
I know,
What are they?
I know Elven and Sylvan, so I could read it myself if it happens to be one of those, but...
Goblin
Is,
and Draconic.
Oh yeah, and Goblin.
I have Abyssal.
I can't
yes,
read.
You can. Malachar can read. You can't read. I have no languages.
Oh, sadness.
Does common help?
No.
Yes. If you turn it upside down, it very clearly says "insert here." There's an arrow pointing to the tip.
Oh no.
In Abyssal.
Well, we've discovered that the crafter had a sense of humor.
Good.
In
Good.
Abyssal, it does not translate directly, but it does give you an impression of a raw thirst. Sort of an unquenchable hunger.
Uh-huh.
So I think this is a potent magic. Saniva, I'm not sure it's for you.
Okay, I mean, it is
Wow.
very intense looking. I tend to like things that are more, like leaves and suns and things like that.
I mean, I'm gonna give it to you straight.
Gets the job done.
I'm gonna give it to you straight. This thing might make you like try to drain people's life essence and blood away.
Gross! And I
don't
just
think
drop it.
you're. Yeah, I don't think you're really about that life.
That sounds horrible. I mean, efficient, but horrible.
I might know a guy that would take that off our hands. If you just hand that over here, I'll make sure it gets delivered.
Why don't you use it?
What? Are you saying that I'm okay with the whole bloodthirst thing, man? Like, I mean,
Are you saying you're not?
you're not wrong. I'm just saying you're making some you're making some assumptions here. Just hand me the thing. Let me get it. Let me get a look at it.
I just kick it over.
Cyrus is already down on the ground near where the dust and ashes of Emiche are, kind of just looking over them.
Oh, that's
damn.
right. I don't even think we know that happened yet, because Krav and Suniva and Strum were all in the hall with the death priest.
Yeah, we didn't.
Oh,
we didn't see
maybe.
that.
Yeah,
Oh,
maybe.
right.
Grab the blade and kind of stick it in the belt and look down, and Cyrus Brain is like, well, we probably could have been friends. After a time, it's a lot of stress down here, though. Rakdos are nice enough people, I guess, but you don't just go around touching people you just met, calling them your savior, and I feel kind of bad about the whole situation. I did tell you to go home. Well, on to the next life, I guess, and turn around and rejoin the group.
Oh, I'm sure she's with Lesnia now. It's fine.
Or had her soul devoured by Rakdos.
Yeah.
Oh well,
Probably one of the
I
two.
guess that could happen too.
Yeah, I'm more curious
that's
about
your jam.
our friend stabbing her. So,
Wait, what happens? What's
hey,
this
Angel guy, you want to make it a little clearer on when you yelled out traitor and then you stabbed her and evaporated her and she, ceased to exist?
I don't think Angel Guy's here.
Yeah, I think
Is he gone?
I think he bounced out.
You're not talking to anybody.
I may have yelled at him, and I don't think he wanted to stay around afterwards.
Of course he's not here. When you ever... Has anyone else noticed that anytime you try to get a straight answer out of anyone down here, it either ends up with us almost dying, or they just vanish? Anyone else?
Yeah, that does seem to be kind of the pattern forming.
Yeah.
Maybe we need
Yeah.
to ask better or something.
When they all
It's
just...
probably our fault.
I'm sorry.
Oh, it's fine. We just... I mean, do we even know? Did anyone know if she had a family? Should we take the ashes with us?
Her equipment is on the ground in a pile.
Loot the
Well, I
body. Loot the
I think-
body.
While Cyrus is
the
over there, he definitely
ashes?
would have gone through it to see if there was any defining things or anything that really tells us who Emiche was, because we never actually got to know her. She just did weird things with claws and kept us from dying occasionally.
Yeah.
So
Personal letters, Demir
yeah,
signet rings.
anything that might tell me Demir signet rings, anything that might, I don't know.
It seems odd. In all the time that you've spoken to her and she's been around, you've never actually asked anything about her. And now when you go through her possessions, you find that her backpack is stuffed with a pillow.
Is that
There
all?
are no personal effects on her. In her backpack, you find a grappling hook, some leather armor, some manacles, a net, a couple of instruments. She's got a pan flute, this gruesome-looking dagger, and a few candles, rope and a water skin. Not a whole lot there.
Well, does the pillow have a picture of anything on it? I'm curious. If it's a body pillow.
Emma Shea does needle points in her spare
Yeah,
time.
I'm just curious.
It's Cyrus.
Drawn short on there with hearts around it.
Okay, well, I will collect the belongings and, to the best of my ability, put the ashes into a bag and tie it, and tie that to my waist. Put the dagger next to that. What was that?
I want to know how good you are at gathering the ashes.
Okay, I have to roll to gather ashes. All right, now what do I roll?
All right, who doesn't like rolling? Come on.
Well, because if I
Well,
crit
track
fail
record.
on rolling for ashes and end up dead, I'm gonna be upset about it.
I just feel like you actually get enough to possibly do a resurrection later.
Oh, is resurrection a thing? Okay. Sure. Yeah. What do I roll?
Just roll me a d20 with your intelligence, say, or your wisdom.
Gathering ashes is a wisdom check. Here we go.
You got it.
16.
There you
Hey, that's
go.
not bad.
Wow.
That floor
the
where
best
she
you've
was
rolled in
sitting-
like 3 cents.
It is. This is the best I've rolled in the last 3 sessions. Thank you.
care for her ashes will be appreciated when she is brought back to this realm, I'm sure. She will view it as favorable.
All right, hey, I might just be delivering this back home somewhere, all right? I feel a little bit of survivor's guilt at this point, and I'm just trying to do the best that we can here. I take all the rest of the stuff, and I think I leave the pillow in the bag. I have a grappling hook. I think I'm good otherwise.
The disguise kit strikes you as somewhat odd.
Oh,
There
yeah?
really only appears to be the makings of one disguise in it, and the makings appear to be Emma Shea.
Good. This is knowledge I didn't need. Can I just take the kit, close it, put it in the bag? Just keeping all of the knowledge for the moment.
I love it.
T.
I'm sure this will never come up.
Oh yeah.
No.
No. I mean, not even if there were a season 2 or something. I mean, okay, so there is a pile of Mizium slag that is cooling over there that Malakar kind of was trying to figure out how to get something to pick up with.
Yeah, is it like a crucible or
As you're
something?
watching, there is nothing crucible-like in the area, but as you're watching it sort of melt down the side of the of the pressure unit here, it has a lump in it. It almost is like forced to the surface as the metal cools and thins, and as it's rolling down the side, you recognize it to be a ring.
I'm gonna prestidigitation to pick the ring out because it can do up to a pound.
Prestidigitation can lift things?
Yeah, up to a pound. It's like really bad mage hand.
Up to a pound.
Yeah.
Come on.
Noodle arm
That's the
mage
point of
hand.
mage hand. Okay, so you, as you are trying to lift it out, the metal is beginning to harden and you're not actually able to pull it free. But you are able to recognize it as a ring. And the Mizium is cooling around it.
Alright, I'm just gonna grab and pull hard and then drop.
Oh,
I mean,
would you like a little help there? I can heat that up a little bit more for you, so it's a little bit easier.
Sure. Why not?
And I'll just produce flame around the area to make it so that it melts enough so that he can pull it easier.
Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna reach right in that flame and grab the thing.
Oh my god.
Do you have any form? Oh, you have your shield, so here's like damage, shmammage.
For a little bit of damage, shmammage, yeah.
So you reach into the molten metal and take 12 points of fire damage as your hand up to the elbow catches on fire.
Oh, that does sting. Yep.
Oh my god.
How much is that reduced?
Did I get the ring? Oh, that actually goes through quite a bit.
Ouch.
Oops.
Nisium. Valuable herb.
Wounds, not HP.
yeah. Just add a bunch of 12 HP. Okay. Alright, so you have in your hand a ring that has a deep set garnet in perhaps carnelian. You're not sure exactly, but it's definitely some sort of orangish red stone. It is set into a silver band.
I'm gonna use prestidigitation to cool it.
Jeez!
Bad life positions.
Okay, so you get it cooled off, and you have a ring, and there is a pile of misium slag that looks a little bit. Well, it's still steaming, but it appears to be somewhere in the nature of 5 or 6 pounds of misium.
So we got 2 rings now. Is Jimmy gone?
Yeah, I'm trying to...
That's an amazing face.
Yeah. It was amazing enough of a face that I didn't realize he was gone for a solid like 3 minutes of looking at it.
He's just
It took me a
that
little
good.
too long.
Jimmy, why you mean mugging me?
You know what you did.
You know.
Oh, there's our caption. Okay, so you have some loot. You have some missing HP and a reasonably safe zone and a potentially good resting location. It's the time to do so. Should you choose to do so?
I think that was code for you guys should take a rest.
Maybe not
What that sounds like to me.
ideas. It has been quite a day. I mean, I know I've taken a bit of a beating, and I am at least running out of energy for some of the really cool things I can do, so I would need to at least take a little break before we keep going.
Yeah,
Want to take a couple hours to breathe?
I think so. Well,
That's good.
maybe more than a couple.
Several.
I need to really take some time
Are we looking
and
at, like,
bandage up.
sleeping?
Well,
well, I need to get some sleep, at least a bit of a power nap, don't you know?
Noted. All right.
noted.
I guess it would not hurt. We have been through quite a lot since the last time we got a good night of sleep.
And I tell you what, Ringo hasn't shut up the entire time. He keeps calling me names.
Oh,
Oh, that is terrible. Do you want me to talk to him, Katrin?
Oh, it's okay. I don't think he'd like you either. You're just too happy for him. I think he wants to be angry.
Oh, that is so sad.
There are people like that, you know. They have this need to just be angry all the time and can't see the bright side about anything.
Krav looks at Cyrus.
What?
Yeah,
Now, what do you
Katrin
mean?
was kind of scratching her head with her trunk there, like, Well, I mean, at the very least, he's dead. So either he could, move on, or help us out a little bit. But instead, he calls me an idiot. I'm a lot smarter than that guy. He got himself killed down here.
Hey.
That's true. You're doing better than he was, that's for sure.
Well, he didn't even know he was dead.
Well, then see, you're just one step ahead of him.
Exactly.
So, we want to make a go to the camp?
Yeah, I think so.
Really tired.
Ringo
I'm
is
gonna
completely silent.
I'm gonna take some time and, if necessary, see what this short sword's all about, and if the dagger from Memeshe is also something that needs to be something I know about.
Yeah.
All right, so who's going to set up watch?
Oh my god, we haven't done watch in forever.
I'll do first watch.
You were being watched by a celestial. In the previous one, there were hijinks, but there was a watch. The hijinks were you guys running off and finding out about somebody wearing a pin or something.
Hmm?
That was a short rest.
Who found out? No one. No one knows.
Oh, no one. No one knows.
No,
Right,
no
I'll take
one
first
knows.
watch. We need 3 watches.
Yeah. I'll do one of them at some point. That's fine.
Yeah, I will take one as well.
Cool.
All right.
Oh wait,
Okay,
is
so-
this the result where we have like the like Demir thing happens on this rest?
This is that rest.
This is that rest.
That may be why I took first watch, so I
Okay.
could be there during it.
Okay. Cool.
Oh my
Cool.
god.
Interesting. All right. Sorry, Corey.
Oh,
You were gonna say
yeah.
something. I just had a realization.
Suddenly that we should take a rest.
All right.
Oh,
So
right.
if we're doing,
Please let us actually get a rest. I really need spells.
well, you just got 2 new 3rd level slots.
Yes,
But still.
but all the rest were
Oh my
sucked out
gosh.
of me by bugs that suck magic.
Fair enough. Is that still the same day? Oh my god.
We've
Yeah,
had a long rest
yeah.
since then.
We've
Yeah.
been
Have
busy.
we?
No,
Well,
we
then
got
nobody
one.
told
Yeah.
me. That's why I haven't cast any spells, because they didn't think I had any spells to cast.
Oh
at
no!
all. I
Oh, no.
I got cantrips.
I'm so
Yeah, because
Whoa.
that was when I had my deck score reduced. So we've definitely had a long rest since then. That was when we rested with Angel Guy back when he was cool.
I wasn't here for that. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So,
Yep.
if I'm taking first watch, I am going to identify our 2 rings during that watch. If that's fine.
Perfect.
Sweet.
One is a ring of protection +1. The other is a ring of fire protection, ring of warmth, actually.
Okay. And that gives cold resistance.
I'm sorry.
And
not-
which one is?
Hold on. I'm mixing things up. I'm looking.
That's okay.
Look at my notes.
Oh, I hope Jimmy comes back soon.
I
Me
know.
too.
I hope Deep Jimmy made an appearance.
Yes,
That's
Deep
what I
Jimmy
need.
forever.
I need Deep Jimmy.
Gosh.
Ugh, I stand Deep Jimmy.
It is, in fact, ring of fire resistance.
Cool. And is that the garnet one or the platinum and gold one?
It is a delicately made gold ring with a garnet setting, and that is the ring of fire resistance. The ring with the shield on it is the ring of protection +1.
Cool.
All right. The first watch passes without incident, as Malachar is the only one left awake while you have your dream hijinks.
I pull out my bottle of whiskey and just.
You have one the whole time.
Malakar's
I'm talking about-
this entire
I'm not
time.
even talking about Malachar drinks coffee.
And
And then I'm gonna attune to those two rings because that sounds lit.
Oh my
Oh,
And go to bed.
and this is why Jimmy's got a face. He's like, hey, where's mine? So, Cyrus?
Yes.
To the end of the watch Malachar is keeping, you have this telling dream. You can't help but think it's related to your suspicions, and you're not sure if it's real or not, but you suddenly sit bolt upright, and there's Malachar staring at you and drinking coffee.
Coffee? Coffee, Malachar? Or am I finding you with a flask? Or is it
By
am
the
I
morning
finding a
it's coffee.
flask? Well, I'm coming up for watch, so I'm waking up for
All
watch. But also, DM, was I able to figure out the short sword, and the dagger?
You would need to attune to it during your watch.
That's fine. I just want to know if that's an option for me.
It's a short rest, actually. Yeah, so you will require like an hour of study on it. So you can do that during your watch.
Okay. So I see Malachar there. I think it's my turn for the watch. What is that?
Yeah.
You call it coffee, right? And
Yeah,
keeps you awake.
keeps me up. I'm
Can
not
I-
sure I'm having it now. I won't be able to sleep on it.
Is he
But
here?
can I have
I'm
some?
back.
Hey, Jimmy's back.
Yeah.
And is it Deep Jimmy or is it normal
Normal Jimmy.
Jimmy? Sorry for breaking your heart. I apologize.
Look, Cyrus, I'm actually doing
Yeah.
pretty good. You could just go back to bed. I got the watch for tonight.
I was kind of hoping to. Honestly, I'm really interested about the short sword thing and what you had mentioned about it, so I was going to sit here and take a look at it.
I can identify it for you if you want. Then you could grab it in the morning.
But if I like it, I'm going to have to spend some time with it. So
Just a
I was
little
kind of hoping to use this time here to do that. I mean, you're
right.
trying to get rid of me here. I get it, but
I can't.
do whatever
I can't
you
sleep anyway.
Here, identify this for me, would you?
Sure.
What does the short sword do?
An hour later.
Short sword of life stealing.
Oh,
Ooh.
Okay.
I know what that is.
All right.
Sounds good.
that sounds dangerous. That sounds dangerous.
It does 1d6 piercing, finesse, light, and magic. When you attack a creature with this magic weapon and roll a 20 on the attack roll, the target takes an extra 3d6 necrotic damage, provided that the target isn't a construct or an undead. You gain temporary hit points equal to the extra damage dealt.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it's cool.
Oh, mama.
Stack it with sneak attack.
Yup. Yup. Whoa. That is nasty. That is a nasty weapon.
Seems kind of
Well, I like
to
it.
be honest.
Yeah, well. Yeah, they have some neat little trinkets. I'll keep this one, I think, on my person. maybe not pawn it off like I thought I was going to. Make a little extra cash.
Yep,
Appreciate
Cyrus.
that. Yeah.
Just the two of us. Are you doing okay down here? I know you
No.
bitch and moan a lot. But
Yeah. It turns out where are my emotions on my nice jacket sleeve? You can see the embroidery there. My emotions are intricate and loud. No, it sucks down here. We've been down here for days now, man. I can't help but think that we're getting shortchanged on the benefits of what we're doing. Yeah, I understand that if we don't do this, we die too. But like, if we don't come out with something a little bit more here, yeah, blades are nice and all, but man, I got debts to pay.
Yep,
And well,
Cyrus, I recognize your pain, and I feel it too. But I have a little bit of belief, I guess, that the guilds will be kind, and also, God, it'd be nice if we had something to take a little of the edge off,
God, it would be nice. I've been dry for a day or two now. You sure that coffee wouldn't help me out? I'm hurting.
If you're having trouble staying up, sure.
Sure. Yeah, coffee. Drink. That is.
I mean, it's mixed with coffee.
I would like to make a check to see if I recognize that it is mixed.
Roll with advantage, connoisseur.
Because I'm an alcoholic.
Is that what you're saying, DM? You're saying he's an alcoholic.
What am I rolling?
Just a d20. Give me a perception.
Perception?
Mm-hmm.
With advantage. Oh, frick. All right, well, that's 1, that's 2. 15.
Yeah, it was only a DC 12 to recognize. You actually know the brand. You know the distillery.
Oh, I see.
What?
Good stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I got a lot of practice brewing coffee. It's the only thing I can stand to drink. It helps me think of things, though. I'm always buzzing.
Oh, yeah. This has helped me think of things, too, and not think of things as well. Appreciate
I'm
it.
just
I
going to
really
casually roll insight with an 18.
Casually?
Yeah.
Yeah, just the surface thoughts. Just, surface thoughts.
Well, I mean, like, I'm not attempting to deceive you. I'm not attempting to deceive you, so, like...
You're just throwing shade.
Yeah. It's,
Okay.
It's an I see you, Malachar. It's an I see you.
I lean in and make sure everyone else is asleep. And it's like, okay, to be honest, I can't stand coffee. Like, really, it's not
bitter.
for me. It's heavy as that drinks coffee. I can't fit in. Don't worry about it.
No, man, hey, I know all about not fitting in.
I reach down and I pull a little switch on my buckle, and it opens up a little compartment, and I pull out a solid fifth of whiskey and just.
Oh my God!
God.
Hold that on you.
That is the most beautiful thing I've seen in days.
Okay, get a flask. Open your flask.
Yeah. Oh, yep. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I give you a good amount.
Yeah, I thought, Malachar, I'm gonna be honest here. I don't trust wizarding types, but
it's okay. I don't trust rogue types.
You shouldn't. Let's be real here. You really shouldn't. Yeah. But that being said, we wouldn't have made it here without you, and I do appreciate that. So here's, lift up the flask, newly filled. Here's to you, and
I grab my coffee back.
Whatever guild you serve.
Look, I don't, and I take a drink and put it down. Look, I don't want to disappoint the rest of them.
No,
You're just this between us.
We all have secrets. Let me put it that way. Yours is safe. Don't you worry.
Right.
I like you
pat
some
him on the
more
back.
than some of the other lot here, so hey, I can appreciate what you brought to the table.
I mean, I can't say the same for you, but like, sure.
That is.
He smiles at you. No,
Not wrong. Nah, hold up the short sword. I appreciate your assistance. Yeah, I'll get some rest. And thanks again. Go trundle back off to the bedroll.
As you're about to lay down, you realize how much time has passed in your connections, and you realize it's actually about time for third watch. And
Go tap Suniva. Suniva, I think it's your turn to watch, but I think Malakar's been taking it this whole time. I'm not sure how he can stay up this long, but maybe just go check in on him.
So this is right after our one-shot session, right?
Well, I think that would
now
need
it
the now it is, yeah. So wait,
Yeah,
which
for
is
you.
weird because I wasn't asleep, so
no.
I'll have to
You
go
know,
to sleep and then get it.
In the first watch.
Oh, in the first watch. Oh well, frick.
During the watch.
okay.
Oh, well, frick.
But not all of us are awake yet.
Do you guys
So
want to
we all know that we
take
all
a
have
few
that
more
same
moments
dream.
before you wake up Suniva? Like, because you didn't realize that, in case you wanted to talk to Malakar while we were still asleep.
That was an interesting heart-to-heart right after stabbing him to death.
Yeah.
I mean, like, that actually seems like a Cyrus thing, to be honest to me.
No, you know what? I think that would have been Cyrus's reaction. I think that would have been it. Pretty matter of fact, and kind of just checks in, gets a little help, and kind of keeps the whole thing. As much as the emotions are out here, keeps the whole thing a little closer to the vest and see how this goes. But yeah, go wake up Suniva.
Okay, well, I probably wake up pretty much screaming and try to punch you in the face, like, reflexively.
Whoa! I uncannily dodge out of the way. Because I have that now. Whoa!
Nice!
Uncanny dodge!
Suddenly,
Wow.
Cyrus is hanging from the ceiling from a pipe.
Holy frick! Hey, you all right? Hey, it's just me.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. And I look around.
You all right? I mean,
No, that was the best dreams that I have had in such a long time. I mean, I had lots of bad dreams, to be perfectly honest. I'm usually pretty used to them, but that one was just really, really weird. And oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I would never mean to hurt you.
Oh,
Not
hey,
on purpose.
whoa.
And Malakar, I would never hurt you when I run over and give Malakar a big hug.
So, I think during that craziness, Malakar's just gonna try to slip away.
is he gonna leave? He's gonna leave.
Yeah? Yeah?
He's gonna leave. Bye.
People will absolutely panic if they look around and Malakar's nowhere to be seen after just
That's a nat 20.
trying.
Oh
kill
No.
my
him-
god!
trying to kill him.
No.
So
Oh my
26.
God.
Malakar! I just start yelling.
Whoa! Hang on.
What? You don't understand. That was, I
He
don't
was
know,
just-
it was a dream, but I don't think it was really necessarily a dream, and I don't want to. We killed him!
Suniva.
Does this wake everybody else up?
I was gonna say, doesn't
Probably.
You're. Why?
Suniva has
What is-
no chill about the situation
Except
at
Short.
all.
Short's still snoring.
What's the problem?
Setsla's Malakar's missing, and I think I killed him in my
No,
sleep.
hold on. Just give us a second here. Malakar's fine. I'd literally
Rolled
just.
over,
Wait, I saw Krav kill. What?
Well, I mean, y'all kind of helped a little. It was terrible.
What?
I saw it was. And
What are you
Oh,
talking
good.
about?
So here's the thing. I'm pretty sure Krav was there, Suniva was there, Strum was there. Katroon, I didn't see you there. We might have had a little bit of a shared consciousness dream. I figured I was the only one that was actually having it because this may have happened once or twice before, but all of us were there. Katroon, I'm not sure what stopped you from being joined in. No. But he's alive. I did check on him and attempt to take watch. He's fine. He decided to take a little walk, it seems.
He should not be going out any place by himself. What if something happens?
You know, that's why I tailed him the first time, and then people got mad at me about it, so...
I am
Malakar's
thoroughly confused right now.
Malakar's gonna come back holding a bundle of those negation rods and some conduits, because you think, well, it's like, yeah, well, if we have to fix other zones, you should probably have a few of these to help with that.
See, Suniva, he's right there. Look at just...
Yeah, now I'm like off with my super fast monk speed, and I give Malakar a big ol' hug. And I'm just like, I am so sorry, I promise I will never, ever hurt any of you on purpose.
I'm sorry for burning your papers and stuff.
What?
Yeah.
Krav looks at Cyrus, like...
Uh-huh.
Wait, what are you talking about?
I had this terrible dream, and I just want you all to know I would never hurt you, and I will never lie to you. It is a terrible thing to do, and I don't want anybody to have to go through any of that.
Yeah, honesty is very important. Yeah. You can unstick yourself from me now.
You can, like, kind of pry me off, and I'll, like, back off and just kind of help pick up everything that I knocked over.
Are we dying? Are we under attack?
I don't know.
No? Okay. I go back to sleep now.
Wait.
Same.
Before that, Strum is going to reach into his pocket and pull out the Demir ring that he's had all along. And he's just looking at it and just basically directing it to the party and just like, what?
Is that why we had the dream? Is that how they found us?
I don't know, but that's what we were. That was.
All right, that's not how it works. Okay, all right, son of a bitch.
I have lots of dreams of killing my friends. No offense. So did you all just happen to get in my brain? If not, then I'd go back to sleep. I'm very tired.
Malakar's gonna cast a spell.
Oh no.
Malakar's gonna cast Detect Thoughts.
Is it the radius one, or do you have to pick someone? I don't know if it's like
someone.
Zone of Truth or whatever.
And I'm going to I'm going to read Cyrus's Surface Thoughts.
Son of a bitch.
There's Will.
Okay. Right. Is Surface Thoughts even a save, or do I just
No, they don't get a save for Surface Thoughts.
Okay. But I forget if we decided if it, like, did we figure out if it was visible or verbal, or like I pick up on the fact that you actually do it?
I cast a spell. If you want to identify a second level spell, it's a DC 17 Arcana check.
Not identify, but to see if you cast a spell, period.
Yeah, you can tell I cast a spell, period. Easy.
That's what I wanted to know. I guess this is up for the DM.
VSDM. So there are
all three.
There are material and verbal.
Yeah.
Would I recognize it as the same spell?
Because he has used this on you before, I will give you advantage.
I don't know what it is. I don't know what the spell is, but I want to be able to. I want to recognize if he's doing the same one.
Yes. Roll your Arcana check.
It's Arcana? Frick. Did you say advantage on that or no?
Yes, advantage.
Okay. Oof, 10.
Nope. You recognize he's casting something, or I don't know. Them wizardly types are always doing something weird.
I give him a look, and then continue with what I was gonna say. All right. So, how it works, and full disclosure, this has happened once or twice before to me, and it's a recruitment tool for the Dimir to find viable subjects.
That doesn't make any sense, really, though. I mean...
Surface thoughts of this are like, well, yeah, I know something about this. I should share with the group so they stop panicking and we can sleep.
Yeah, fair enough. So you're saying that the Dimir tried to recruit you before, Cyrus?
The Dimir lack street rat folk. People with no ties, very little to lose, all the world to gain. And they like picking on them. A lot. Once or twice. I've never been successful. And I found a home elsewhere. Surface thoughts. Man, they gotta stop asking questions. I'm tired. Please let me sleep.
Cute.
This does not make any sense, though. I mean... Say...
But I've got toys. Why would... Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I have ties, and to be honest, they never had been interested before.
You've obviously proven yourself to be worthy of their little test. Whether or not you have ties is nothing to be said. I'm saying that they prefer that.
Oh. Well, I mean, it doesn't matter anyway.
I still don't like it.
Yes,
I would never join with them.
They more than likely know that, but that's also their way of telling you they're watching. They know what you're doing.
Oh. Wait.
I'm gonna end my spell.
Is that the one that do I recognize it like after it fades? Does it do like Friends where you know that someone cast a spell on you or no?
Not unless I probe deeper, because then you feel me intruding into your mind.
Gotcha. It's all right. I mean, the Dimir are everywhere, and more often than not, they're harmless for folk like you and I until we meddle in something they don't want us to meddle in.
Yeah, that is easy to say.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I've had this happen a couple times, and here I am standing before you. You'll be all right. Malkar's fine.
The common perception of the Dimir is that they are charged with cleaning the streets, and they are an official guild. They are just not really be taken seriously. And the idea that they are this shadow organization is a bit of it's clearly a joke.
Anyway, it's they play their games, and we're okay. If you die in a dream, you don't die for real. Let me put it that
way. That's not really much of a comfort, though. Still, but
well,
okay.
Well, you can do whatever Katroon did to not get pulled in. I'm not sure what that might be, but
I think it's my ring.
Mushrooms. Oh, the ring. Oh, that could be an idea too.
Ringo.
Oh well,
Ringo.
I do know a little bit about magic stuff. It's not as good as Malakar, of course, but I studied a little. But yeah, I think it's my ring, though. But he won't go, Ringo. He won't go.
That sounds like a killer song you got right there. I can write it for you.
Wow.
Inspiring.
Anyway, I think I'm gonna try and get back to sleep.
The other way to avoid it is don't make waves. Don't do anything out of the ordinary. Go start yourself a bakery or, go sing on a street corner. Less likely.
Start an art museum.
That's how Chael got her start. Not Chael. I mean, Shay got her start.
Singing on a street corner?
Yeah. Look where that got her.
Not super sure about where that's gotten her.
Okay. So you managed to bed back down, and all of your minds are a bit too active. You do manage to claim a full rest for everybody, with the exception of Malakar. Fitful as it may be. So, you arise well rested and ready to meet, the not day in this very poorly lit construct of man.
Oh, wait, let me fix my wounds. Back to 0. Oh, yeah. Good.
Throughout the night, Malakar does spend a hit die and ritual cast alarm 7 times to recharge his ward.
7 times.
Nice.
Oh my god.
I'm okay. I'm just tired. I also use arcane recovery.
Oh my god.
Wow.
All right.
Point of having a rest.
I
I
realized
feel
it was
rested.
within my space, and it felt like appropriate for the time.
Good.
Does not drink coffee. What does he have?
He does drink coffee. He just hates it.
We'll wake up, putting packs and stuff away, and lean over to Krav as she's putting things up. Hand her the flask, and you're like, "Quick sip. Just take this real quick."
I think for the first time ever, you see excitement on her face.
No, quiet down. All right, hang on.
She
real
takes
quick.
she shoots one back. Oh, feels so good.
All right. There we go. Now, a little more
Scrub's
later,
gonna
but
put
we're
in
gonna
your
hold on to that. Strum doesn't know.
But he'll still burn you all when he discovers that you've been hiding booze from him.
I side-eye Cyrus for taking...
The room knows. You can smell it. Okay,
Yeah,
Cocoon
you
can
side eye,
know.
shrug,
sort
just
of
shrug.
passing around the booth, it would seem. The alarm starts to blink over on the, I don't want to call it the screens, but the displays around the room. The white zone seems to be deteriorating.
Son of I am.
Well, back to work.
Put me back
we
to
go.
sleep. Put me back to sleep. Put me back in the dream.
We don't know. I don't want to go back in that dream.
No, let's just go and get back to Vuk.
Cyrus,
At least
can I
it's
borrow
something
your sword?
understand. Yeah, what do you need?
Can I borrow? I need a magical slab of metal. It'll still be
I got a
intact
couple
afterwards.
of those, but here you go. All right, pommel
And
out.
I'm gonna
hand
go-
it to 'em.
Yeah, dang it under the Mysium that is cooled overnight and pry it off and backpack that.
It could be worth quite a bit.
What did you just? What's in the pack? What is that?
That's Mysium. It's that stuff. It's rare and worth recovering. Strum would know, right?
How rare?
Possibly, yeah. Yeah. You just use it for stuff. I don't know the value though. They don't really talk about it.
I mean, it has the ability to reverse molecular dipoles, be a pseudo conduit for negative magic energy, all this other crazy stuff.
We just put in electric stuff, in other words. All TLDR for you.
He's not wrong.
I don't read anyway. I'd like to insight check
Come at me.
on the worth of this thing.
Here's the thing: is
Am I
Nat doesn't
allowed
actually know how much 5 pounds of museum is worth either.
I know, right? I'm really asking the DM here if it's worth the roll.
Roll away.
Roll it. 14.
Yeah. You've never actually had your hands on Misium before, but it is quite valuable. It's the type of thing that people break into laboratories for and steal, and is sold on the black market.
I would know that. Oh, good.
Exactly. That was on the PC-10 for you.
Oh. All right. Well, I hope you're planning to share some of the profits of that with the rest of the group.
Well, actually, assuming we come back victorious heroes, the Izet have these things called museum apparatus that they have us make to symbolize the moving up in the structure of the guild. And we have, that would I think it'd be a nice gesture if I was able to provide a Stramanized museum for those projects.
DM, having maybe possibly stolen this and sold in the black market before, what's the going rate for a pound of Misium?
Well, you figure it's worth about 3 times as much as gold, and just as a superconductor.
So that's fine. 150 pounds.
So what did you say was 100? So it would be like 100 pounds, 115 pounds of gold? Is that what we just said?
Well, it's 50 gold pieces a pound.
50 gold pieces a pound, and it's worth 5 times?
3 times.
So 3 times, sorry. So 150 per pound, so 500, 725?
Damn.
Oh, mama.
750.
Is that right?
150 times 5.
750. 750.
Yeah.
My math.
And it was 5 to 6 pounds, so it's somewhere mushy in that area.
Now, how much do you think you'll need for those projects?
I haven't gone through those steps yet, so I don't actually know. But like having a little extra can't hurt.
All right.
Yikes.
Malachi, I'm going to say you're negotiating with a fence. So you're going to have to roll a persuasion on this.
Oh, Malachi's lying his butt off.
Yeah, I don't know if there's much to persuade here. Cyrus wants
24?
this.
Deception?
Deception? I know the value of the object.
No, that's what I intend to use it for.
Oh. Well, screw it. Let's see how much I believe you. You've rolled dumb high today. I just want to point that out. You have rolled everything like above a 20 today. That is insane.
I've been only rolling the things I'm good at. That's the
Makes sense.
Unfortunately, that doesn't seem to work for Cyrus.
Oh, sorry. I actually got my number wrong for that. That was 22, not 24. I was thinking Dex skill, not charisma skill.
Just.
No big deal.
Yeah, I'm going to say that because he beat you by 5, the DC on that actually means that he's sort of recalibrated your idea of its worth.
Oh no.
You think it might be worth a little bit less than you may have gotten completely screwed in the past.
To me, your mind magic.
I don't like this.
That's fair.
So, are we heading off to the white zone then?
We could. It's either that or red. We have. Oh, I identified these rings overnight. This one opens the red zone, and this one helps me not get stabbed and die. We good?
This seems like it makes sense.
Be good. Just
Sure.
We good?
So we can go into the red zone now if we want to.
Oh.
Or we could go try to fix the white zone.
I think whichever one seems like it is worse.
Well, we got
Oh,
nothing
sorry.
from red.
Red
Yeah,
sun?
the dagger.
Well, we know the white is
Sorry.
melting down, right?
And which one are we closest to? Two. Two.
Well, we got teleported here, so I'm not super sure where we're at.
Oh, that is true. It has
Oh,
been a day.
Yeah, although we were in the black zone, and I think we spied a black door earlier when we were near the main control space. It was a while ago. So we're not too far off from the central.
Oh. Okay then.
Well, then off to the... off that way, I guess?
Okay, as you emerge back out into the hallways, the steady thrumming of the lights overhead does appear to be somewhat stable, except for occasional erratic pulses that seem to be beating in the opposite direction of the main pulses heading down the corridor overhead, now that you're recognizing sort of a directionality to where these should be going. You make your way back to the blue zone, and you recognize the hallways. Most of it's pretty uneventful. It actually doesn't take you that long because it's not that far to go. These hallways do have a tendency to look all the same, but with them well illuminated the way they are, sort of now, not well illuminated, but color-coded, as it were, you're able to find your way back to the zone with little effort. As you enter into the blue zone again, you see that the switches have been reset and are able to make them release the southern door as you were before and head through the corridors back into the jumbled, crowded area where you fought the angel. There are little black feathers still flitting about on the floor in the room. As you climb through the pipes and down the hallway, the arcing of electricity no longer there, the dripping of water and the freezing of the pipes and the steam rushing out from small, tiny pores in the iron along the walls. Make your way around the corner to the ruined pressure vessel that has a sort of black void of darkness enveloping its crushed canister-like appearance.
Right. We didn't actually fix this, we just left. Saniva, it's a pressure vessel that holds light. So we need to fill it back up with light so it re-expands and then plug the hole so it is properly filled. That's the working theory.
Okay, do you need me to do the sun blasts into it again or something and see if that works? That's the only light I have.
I mean,
If you need a little more power, with a little extra oomph, I've got a really powerful light spell that I can do now.
Oh,
What you
that sounds
got?
amazing.
Yeah, I can do daylight.
oh,
Oh.
Oh,
Well, you said you missed the sun, right, Krav?
Krav nods sadly.
Well, I can.
so I guess we
If
put
you-
the sun instead there.
That sounds
Yeah, well,
amazing.
It's not something I can do all the time like you, Saniva, but it's something.
Oh, but man, I just like little things. You can harness the actual power of the sun. That is remarkable.
Yeah, it's
Oh
kind of
well,
epic.
This is like the happiest Suniva's been all morning since we woke up.
Sounds awesome.
Awesome. All right. Well, I can do that into the thing, and then if someone's ready to plug it,
Yeah. I guess I'll look around for welding stuff and a patch.
I am
Luckily,
pretty
I can
quick.
do it for a little while and keep it going.
Okay.
I was
pretty
gonna take
fast
off
if
for
we
a
need
new
it quick.
helmet.
Okay.
Get ready
So
for the sun.
Cthulhu begins chanting quietly first under her breath and sort of rhythmically thumping the war staff on the floor. With every thump into the ground, a little glow emits more and more from the head of the staff. Drum begins chanting and strumming along powerfully next to it in deep, deep crunch notes.
Every once in a while, in the humming and the stomping, you hear a little trumpet come from her.
Oh, I love it.
Snout, no, nose, trunk. That's
Trunk.
the word, trunk.
I love it.
Yeah, she kind of. Sometimes she kind of speaks through it too. It's a little weird,
Aw.
but she eats even more
You mean-
nasally.
You mean adorable?
I love it.
All right.
Okay, and after a few
That
more
is
thumps,
the-
the
no,
light
that does
begins to take on a power of its own and begins to breathe a little. And it's no longer tied to the thumping of the staff, but sort of takes on a life of its own, and begins flowing outward in radiant swirls with like sort of a particle effect type thing going on. It begins pulling directly into the void, into the black space that should be in the center of this canister. If you've seen a black hole swallow a sun, it's something akin to that. And it's almost as if this thing is eating the energy of your staff. After a few moments of this, you hear a loud sort of screeching and crunching as you begin to watch as the shutters and the shakes of this pressure vessel begin expanding outward, pushing the ends further and further apart as if you were trying to reinflate a crushed pop can. The metal begins righting itself, straightening, and you can see the creases as they sort of disappear along the length of them, small cracks sealing up in the absence of the vacuum. And after a few more moments, the glowing of your staff comes to a steady, brilliant glow, and the pressure vessel seems whole again.
Oh, nice.
Oh, look, he didn't even have to fix it.
Yeah.
Hey,
your magic was very powerful and resplendent.
I think
That's
I'll keep this up for a little while. It's kind of nice.
I love it.
Yeah.
Strum takes off his leather armor and begins to sunbathe.
Yeah,
A little
Krov's
bright.
doing the exact same right now. Like, her hair is down. She is just taking in that good sunlight.
Yeah,
The
so he
water on
was
the
just
floor begins to evaporate.
enjoying it.
Get rid of a
Okay.
tan.
Oh, thank you, Catherine. I actually think I really needed that.
Oh, I think that we all kind of needed it a little bit.
Everyone keep an eye out for that angel.
Yeah, I got a
Space.
bone to pick with that guy.
Yeah.
The spell does keep going for quite some time. It lasts for about an hour, all told.
Yeah.
And you're able to thoroughly get a good dose of vitamin D in this time.
I don't even think
Brilliant.
it's a concentration spell.
It's not.
No.
It's just great.
Really? You just drop
Yeah.
it? Wow. Damn.
That's what it seems to be, yeah.
Cool spell.
Okay. And Malakar,
Nice.
the monitors and readouts seem to indicate that the white zone is stable.
Katrine, can you move that brilliant ball of energy out of curiosity?
Oh yeah, it's just sitting at the top of my stuff here. It's just gonna sit right here.
Can you leave the room so I can make sure that the white zone is stable without it?
Oh, okay. I'll
Just
walk
briefly.
out the room.
I will come with you.
Okay.
You can all just leave me
No,
here while I
step
check.
along
It's
behind.
fine.
Strum's just staying there, still taking in the
Yeah, me
taking
too.
in the light.
So I guess everybody's leaving.
Yeah, because the light's going with Katrin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sick.
yeah.
Oh.
Crow's found that light.
All right. As Katrine walks down the hallway, with everyone following in her wake, carrying the sun in her hands, the monitors do not read a change. The pulsing in the conduits in the ceiling actually appears to be stronger in the absence of the spell.
Excellent.
Oh.
Look around, alone, presumably, I guess. Just catch up before something stabs me, and I give the pressure vessel just a light little kick. Dum. And follow after my buddies. Just a little, like, make sure the tires are
Suddenly.
inflated kind of kick.
It suddenly implodes.
And Malachar is sucked
Gee,
into
that was-
the realm of darkness and chains and is electrocuted forevermore.
Death. But I'm gonna rush after my friends before a dark angel thing comes out of the shadows and kills me.
Good idea.
Smart idea.
Okay, so
Yeah,
as the party makes their way back through the blue zone and out into the central hallway, you can see where the readouts are showing that the red zone is not connected, but everything seems to be stable from what you can read in the other zones. You make your way back to the sort of control room where you lost your gnomely friend.
I forgot we lost more than one person down here. That's a little odd.
Everybody we meet either disappears or lies to us.
Yeah. Yeah,
Remember
we're
that
doing
centaur?
real good.
They seemed cool.
Yeah, we should go back to that place. I could use another drink
Get
or
a drink?
4. Yep. Yeah, that'd be nice. And outside,
Yeah.
where there's
As soon as
presumably
this is
sunlight and air.
Simic like their fermentation and
Yeah, indeed.
genetics.
But speaking of, like, hang on a second. Spit onto the wall and watch it just sizzle. You know, I knew I was feeling a little bit. I'm feeling a little reflux, and that is wow. That is, huh?
Is it something you drank?
Well, maybe, but
I didn't give him that tea.
it's it's a side effect
have a
of hybridization. They told me a while back, and I figured it'd been long enough I wasn't going to see it, but well, as it melts through the wall there, that's a little dangerous.
Cyrus, how
Okay,
do I sign up?
Well, maybe we should get out of here first, and then I'll take you to them, and if you're ready to make a change for something,
You can start
We'll
with the
take-
man in the mirror.
yeah. And they'll have you point out which part you want to keep and which ones they're going to take from you, and then you'll decide which things they're going to strap on. It's not the prettiest of
Okay.
things.
But this whole conversation's a sidebar. Control, you can make tea that lets me spit acid.
That's
No,
actually
I'm
really
saying
neat.
I didn't give him that tea.
Ah,
I don't know where he got it.
Rick.
That exists.
Yeah.
What? Yeah, but it's difficult.
I want some sometime. Did you ever find the right stuff for it? Sounds fun.
Now I wonder I wonder if it made mine even more acidic. I'm willing to give that a shot.
I have a terrible idea that things are going to go wrong right now.
Well,
Oh my god.
well, you know, we can get whenever we're out of here. I can start working on trying to find that recipe. I know there's a recipe for something like that, but I don't know it at all.
Yeah, I think we will all have a lot of shopping and things to get done by the time we are able to actually get out of here.
Shopping. Oh, you acting like we actually made money from this.
Yeah, the guy who was supposed to pay us is gone.
Yeah, he's gone.
Speaking of Uzren, he did have the key to leave, and I don't quite remember how, but we heard word that he might have been in the red zone.
Oh.
And we have the key to the red zone, and it's the only place without a readout, so I think it's go burn alive in the red zone time.
You know,
Well, when you phrase it
been
that
like
way, it doesn't seem
3
as
days. You think he's still alive?
Sorry, my pessimistic side is coming out. We'll be fine in the sunshiny fire like the sun.
Yeah, there you go, Malika.
I mean, I like the fire. I feel a kinship with it.
Okay, but did you start the fire?
Oh, I didn't start the fire.
No!
The fire.
But the fire's burning.
The fire is burning. Something turning? I can't remember the lyrics right now.
It was always burning since the world was turning.
There
Since
you
the world
go.
was
I
I
sing
turning.
that
didn't
in
know
like
you had
middle school.
I knew something was turning.
I
just
didn't
couldn't
know you
remember
had
what it was.
such a musical talent to just make up lyrics like that. That's
Yeah,
amazing.
actually, I had regular music lessons back in my Vadani. I'm even able to play some things. Perhaps if we ever get out of here, I can play with you sometime, Strum.
Oh, I'll mark you down as the songwriter then. Gonna start a band.
And thus,
The firms.
the Sunshine Metal began. I've heard death metal, I've heard heavy metal, I've heard love metal. Now we
Chipper
have
metal?
Sunshine metal.
Yeah.
Wait, is that happy hardcore?
It is now.
It is now.
I love the disdain.
Have you listened to happy hardcore? Don't. But
I'll trust
you
you
know.
on that one.
Gotta be
I
like,
mean,
you know, there's gotta be like metal with like a little bit of rap rock in it with a positive
I mean-
message.
Oh, it's gonna be like the Wiggles plus AC/DC. Let's make that a thing.
Excuse me?
yeah, so you're talking like happy hardcore with like better lyrics. So
I'm in.
yeah. Okay.
I'm thinking more along the lines of like, never mind, I'll later.
Okay, so
To the red zone?
Uzren
Yeah.
has there are sort of bloody footprints and droplets and drag marks towards the red zone that have faded to brown and then to black in the days of your absence. And there is probably not the best of hope that Uzren will be making his payment to you, but you make your way directly to the red door. In front of the red door. Oh, excellent. Allow me to reveal on the map. This Fantasy Grounds does that, but
Put your powder down.
yeah, so Melikar saunters up boldly and presents a garnet ring. I mean, you just seem to swagger.
Saunter? I'm definitely not cool enough to saunter voice in this guy.
Well, that's the perception everybody else has. Malachar casually and coolly walks towards impending death, oblivious to the torture that he is about to undergo.
Sounds about right. On
Captain
brand.
Planet.
So, as the door parts before you, a blasting wave of heat comes towards you and sears you down the hallway. Dry, followed by the waft of steam in waves pulsing between dry and extremely humid. As you make your way into the room, the orangish glow from massive pools of some violently convecting substance. You're not sure if it's... Some moments it looks as if it were magma, others it's plasma, it's a gas. You're not really sure exactly what it is, but it appears to be pure molten magic in one form or another. Laying in the room around these pools, there are various monstrosities. They look as if they were perhaps once human, but no more. Some of them appear to be half-ish or crustacean. Some cephalopod. You're unsure really what they are, and others still appear to be half crawl, half cephalopod.
I'd say kill it with fire, but I'm not sure that'll work.
They are already dead and decomposing. And throughout...
Oh, I'm happy to hear that.
Throughout the chaos, cavorting around the room, appear to be 5 other little chorts.
Oh.
Oh.
His brothers! They're all around us. Look, George, it's your brother!
As they begin dancing and chanting and climbing and destroying pipes in their wake and just being little minions of havoc the way they wish to be.
Oh, George,
Chaos.
your brothers are bastards! Look at them go!
Lightning jumps from the ceiling and strikes one of these pools. And forming out of this sort of steaming energy, these crystalline shards crawl up out of this plasma fluid like substance. I don't even know how to describe it, guys. It's somewhere between a liquid and a gas.
Okay.
Churning violently.
Okay.
And these crystalline structures bolt around the room, converting from matter to energy and landing in these semi-humanoid structures. And the 3 of them strike the ground, and the cacklers that are about the room sort of stop and look at them. These crystalline structures stop and look up at you. And that is where we're going to see who acts first. Roll for initiative.
Ah!
Let's do it.
Ooh. Oh wait, I didn't. No, the modifier didn't come up. Sorry.
That seems on brand.
That's a +3. Oh, I got the same as Cyrus.
Oh wait, Malakar's the only one that's over there. Hang on. Oops.
Yeah.
Oh.
Malakar. In case
Where
no one
are
else
we?
has noticed, Malakar has chronically bad initiative rolls.
All right.
You know, I'm like picturing all
Where are
of
we
our
going?
trackers now. I'm like, yeah, you're always boop.
If you would
I
please
just moved a
put
couple
the
people.
tokens on the battle map, and Lindy, if you
Yeah,
would
let's
please switch us over to the red zone in
And
Fantasy
I'll
Grounds.
move wherever we
Oh
were.
no, I have to keep track of my chort.
Oh, I see.
Oh no.
So how far
sorry.
are we? We were like out.
I'm
Eris, I
not
did
showing
move
up.
you. I'm sorry.
Oh no, it's okay. I was having a hard time finding where we were supposed to be to begin.
Lots of
with. Thank
fire.
you.
Lots of fire.
I'm not
Zoom
showing
out
up on the
through
map.
the fire. Oh yeah, there's no Suniva.
Through the fire and flames. Let's do this.
Oh yes.
Thanks for moving behind me, Malachar. I'm not the meat
Few
shield.
licensing fees. Oh fine, I'll be the meat shield. But you have to hold short.
No, I don't want to hold short. He doesn't like me.
Oh
He
no!
doesn't like me either.
He
Oh,
bites.
I feel he likes you.
Oh, you
More
can
than
bond in with him.
He likes you with a little bit of barbecue sauce.
So you guys are all the way in there. Probably was.
I'm gonna get too close. Actually, what's the range?
I can't figure out how to appear.
Yeah, we still.
I think I
don't have
saw
a
where you
Suniva.
were. Let me see if I can drag you.
I see a
to
green
map.
square that is usually Suniva in disguise.
Haha!
She's just hiding.
I just dragged you to
Hide.
the combat marker. Alright, and I'll put you
Yeah, just be right
a little
here.
closer. You're over at the red zone now.
Okay, I still just look like a green square though.
Your
the
the
red
token part's moving over.
Oh, there it
It's coming.
is! Haha! There I
On the
am!
journey.
It's that 40 feet movement. Thank you.
That.
Okay, so we all hanging out in this room now. Okay. Oh no, and then I made it go away.
Oh, they
So
bigger.
brief. Oh, okay.
Ooh, okay.
They're getting swole, guys. Watch out.
Yikes.
Okay, so the enemy chorts are a little bigger than my chort. Token-wise, that'll help me keep track.
You battle for Angel. Need to go away. Make them visible. And okay. So
This is
I
fine.
will remove Emishay from the tractor.
No.
All right.
Rip in the shade.
Oh no.
Okay. These anybody seen Titan AE?
Yes.
Not for a
Actually.
long time.
Oh,
It's been
I've
a long
seen
time.
it, but
since
it's
I've
been
seen
a
that
long
movie.
time.
Yeah.
Like, I'm
that's
pretty
a
sure there were still
great movie.
blockbusters.
Yeah. What a great movie.
What's a blockbuster?
I have that
I
on
do not know that
VHS. Had it on VHS. It's a
Be
classic.
kind. Please rewind.
but it has some incredible visuals in there and a great soundtrack, and I love referencing it, especially after reading the Guildmaster's Guide to Ravnica. These are galvanized weirds.
Ooh,
Cool.
Okay.
that sounds neat.
Yeah, let me.
Do they
do a-
bleed?
Here.
Probably not, but I'm sure they hit well.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
right.
I think the answer's probably ish.
Okay. Am I
Well-
first DM?
All right. Let me. Yes, you are in fact first. Let me see if I can share this with
Ooh.
everyone.
Oh. Oh wow. Okay.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah, that seems friendly.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, that is pretty. I like that.
Hey, I want to play that as a player character.
Right?
You ever heard
well,
of short
Because
irons?
that looks really freaking cool.
go give him a giant hug, and when you re-roll,
Got you.
Okay.
I'll do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
okay. I want to share Cackler too because The screen probably has.
Yeah, what do they look like?
You know,
Calculators are dope.
Show us chort.
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 Yeah.
Loading.
Ah.
There's a
Look
boy.
at that guy.
Man, Chort is ugly. Well,
Beautiful.
Hey.
It was beautiful.
You leave our handsome little boy alone. He's our child.
These are
Darwin
Demon
would
meat.
like to point out that he is that Short is evolutionarily superior and is fit.
Exactly. Our child. Through our joint genetic code, he is stronger.
that sounds about right.
Takes after his grandmother. Okay,
Okay.
so those are the fearsome monsters that you are up against.
Yikes.
And that hopefully will give you a good idea, Cyrus, of how your character is going to react.
you know, I'd hope that we'd come into the red zone, find our missing friend, get the key, and head on out of here. Turns out that's not the case, so I will proceed forward with haste, and I'm just going to use the natural 20 because
Yes.
why not? And I have a new sword, and I want to use all the things with it, so I'm going to use it.
Yes.
So, Sword of Life Stealing. I'm going to use, and on a 20, they take an extra 3d6 necrotic damage. Now, because it's a 20 and a crit, does that extra 3d6 necrotic also get rolled twice or just one time?
So this is actually a funny thing because this is why there's two versions of these magic items. Because in the original rules they were dice, and technically they get doubled, which is why they made them static numbers later.
Oh.
Yes. And being that the version that I have is the dice, I will say that it is the average. So 3.5 is 4 for each of them. So we'll say that it is 12 points of static damage. And that would not be double.
Okay. So the rest of it is doubled, though, yes?
Yes.
Okay, so this is the hit. So it's the 4 plus the extra d6 for the crit, and then there's the sneak attack plus the sneak attack plus the extra. This last one is the necrotic damage. Okay.
Okay.
A new high number. I just want to
47.
point that out. So 47 total,
Nice.
and I get 10 back as
10.
healing.
That's
Temp is
amazing.
temp. So temp 10.
And it's magic.
And it's magic. It's 10 necrotic, and then what'd you say was like 40 something total?
It's 47 total, yeah.
47 total, so 10 of that necrotic and 37 magic piercing damage, I guess. So that's that one. DM, is it still alive? It has if it has more than 50 HP, we might be in trouble here.
So no. It's not alive. It does not resist necrotic or magical damage.
I love this. This makes me happy. Okay.
So you come
like-
up, you just out of nowhere pull this blade out of your wrist and catch this thing completely off guard in the first action of the round, and you thrust this blade directly into this energy creature's chest and watch as its eyes glow brighter and brighter and brighter in surprise, and then suddenly it bursts in a massive cloud of steam and shards of ice with electrical energy, like static discharge, right in your face. I need a dexterity saving throw.
I will use. Wait. Uncanny dodge. I have to actually save though, right? Do I have to do that, or is it just automatic?
No. Uncanny dodge.
I can have it, but I can also dodge.
Uncanny dodge is attacks. Your evasion at 7th is the one that helps with dex saves.
Oh, okay. So dex save. Bop.
Yeah.
Nice.
25.
That'll do it.
Chort, who is with him, got an 11.
Short's riding my shoulder right now.
You do have as much on a... So the damage is 7 points of lightning damage. And
Cool.
Short will take the full brunt of it.
Chort
Cyrus, you will
is
take
resistant
half.
to lightning. Chort is resistant to
So it
lightning,
will
so
be
he takes
half
half as well.
Further. So that will be 3 points of lightning damage.
Which will be
30%
taken
of his hit
from
points.
my temporary health.
yes, it will.
There it is.
Pretty good.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh, the dark magic suffuses me, and I feel good. Okay, so that's the first thing. Okay, so it's dead. How far did I move? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And for my bonus action, actually, you know what? Gosh, I don't know if I want to. Heck it, I'm throwing the dagger. I'm throwing my dagger in the offhand towards the closest, not our chort. I forget what to actually call them, but that
Anti-chorts.
cackler. Yeah, the cackler closest to me. So that is the dagger. Here. Nope, that's a miss. Wow, that goes wide. Please. Oh wait, don't go in the fire.
Oh no.
Roll a d8 for me.
That's what we call directional scatter.
Yeah.
Is it favorable to him?
Southward
Oh no.
and ends up on this tile here.
Ooh.
On the bridge.
On the bridge. Okay.
Ooh.
On the bridge is good. That's not in the fire. On the bridge is good. Why am I throwing my very valuable dagger around this entire hellscape? I will never. Okay. Yeah, mistakes. Mistakes were made.
Hey, you're lucky.
Cool.
Hey, easy come, easy go. As you throw this thing across the room, you got a better one now. It just goes tumbling end over end, and you realize halfway through its arc that was probably not your best move. And then the cackler throws its chain blade out towards it and just deflects it mid-air, and you watch as it skitters. For a moment you think it's going to go into the vat, and then it lands bouncing off of the edge and onto the dock.
Okay. I'll get that. I'll get it later. That's my turn, DM.
Wonderful turn. Oh.
What?
Apparently had heavy wounds. So disregard them.
My apologies. I messed up with Fancy Grounds. My apologies. Okay, so Strum, first of all, is going to move over here. And seeing the steam going off this creature and coalescing in the air, he has a wicked idea. He starts playing. Dun dun da 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 dun dun. I'm gonna cast Call Lightning on these three down here. So it has a 60-foot radius, which is wildly massive. I didn't realize it was that big.
That is huge.
That's amazing.
All right, wait. the 60-foot radius is the cloud it makes. The actual lightning bolts are much
Oh,
smaller than
that's
that.
true. Yeah, but
God.
basically the steam starts to coalesce in this massive, like 60-foot kind of radius circle. And then I'm going to drop a thunderbolt. There we go.
You can cast it from way back there? Holy moly, man, you're forever
100
away. That's
120 feet.
awesome.
Oh my God.
Jeez.
Yeah. It's a
Hey,
wicked
don't
spell.
laugh at Bart.
Yeah, so I'm gonna.
I didn't even know they could do that.
On the big ice guy and
Is
the
that Bard can?
cackler next to him.
Oh,
Yeah.
is that Bard's can?
So-
Gotcha.
So they both need to make a Dex 15 saving throw. I can't words.
All right. So that will be. I need to leave. I do these guys. Okay. Okay, this will be Cackler 1. And he needs to. All right, what is he rolling?
A Dex save. DC 13. Not 13, 15, sorry. I never do DC spells. This is interesting. Come on. Fail, 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 fail.
So you said Dex?
Yes. That's
That
a
would
fail.
be a fail. And the weird, galvanized weird, is going to be a success.
Okay, that's a success. So that is 3d10 lightning damage. Halved, of course, now for that dude, and half for the creature that is lightly resistant. Why is there a +3? That shouldn't have been a thing. My apologies. Just 20.
So 20 points. So as these bolts come streaking down out of the sky, you see where they strike the demons and the elemental. They seem somewhat unfazed by this. It does impact them somewhat as the galvanized attempts to leap out of the way and fails. It catches him on the shoulder, and you see as it sort of half melts his right foot crystal, but then it recrystallizes relatively quickly. The cackler, you're pretty sure it's not short, dives nimbly out of the way, and when he catches sort of a discharge from the impact location and seems completely unfazed by it.
Yeah. That's fine, but as long as it's still up there, I've got the concentration going, and the electricity is still coalescing in the air. So and then as my bonus action, I'm going to be like, Krav, about time you get in here and kick some arse! And you get a D8 inspiration die.
Oh, a D8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Donka.
They get
I
bigger and
take that
better.
back. I said that cackler was relatively unfazed. Yeah, he is a singed mass of smoking blackness, but he is still alive.
Good
Yeah.
stuff. Okay, that's my turn.
Very nice. All right, Suniva. You're muted.
Oh no.
I'm going to move as far as I can with my 40 feet. And then I'm going to... I get 2 attacks now.
Yeah.
So I'm far away. So I'm just gonna sunbolt the cackler closest to me.
Yeah,
I guess
you
I'll
are.
try and do it up twice. Let's see how it
Yeah,
goes.
you are.
Let's see. Not good. But the second one is a bit better. 20, an 11 to hit and a 20 something. I hit something and now it's gone. I can't see. Hold on.
Ooh,
and a 21. Thanks. So I guess the 21.
Yes.
Sweet.
Roll your damage.
So it's 8 radiant.
Is this the same one? Is this the same one that Jimmy you were attacking?
No. The one that I was attacking was the one that's like
okay. Just
hidden
making sure.
behind. Yeah, because of the 10-foot diameter thingamajiggy.
As you kick this cackler in the face, you watch as one of his horns actually breaks off and skitters into
it's my sunbolt.
Oh, sorry, you're right.
Yeah, I'm not in range. I'm far away. Yeah.
Yeah. You're
I mean, if he is still alive, I still have a bonus action.
You do. He is barely hanging on.
Well then, I'm gonna burn 1 key point to Sunbolt twice again as my bonus action. I'm gonna target the same one. Hopefully I can finish him off. 17 to hit for the first one. 8 radiant.
Yeah, that is enough, and as you strike him with the second bolt, he begins cackling madly. His laughter begins echoing. It's almost inside your skull. You're not sure where it's coming from exactly, but it's almost more than you can handle. But you do manage to fight it off, and you watch as just explodes into nothingness.
Ooh, well, then I will target that other galvanized thing with my last attack, because that was 2 sunbolts part of my key point.
Alright.
So, 14, probably not.
14.
Natural armor, maybe.
14 will hit.
Ooh! Happy day. I mean, not for that guy. Wow, a lot of 4s.
Not for that guy.
Another 8 radiant. And that's just my turn.
Yeah. So that guy also. Yeah. You
Easy
strike him solidly in the chest, and suddenly just begins glowing in the face and the eyes, and this lets out this screech as its mouth pours open, and out of it comes this terrible, terrible shriek. He explodes into a shrapnel-laden burst of ice and lightning.
And his team joins the cloud.
All right. Okay. Did you have anything else? That's it for Sunita? Okay.
No, that's it.
Okay. The other Galvanize is going to move to here and is going to surely not. Yeah, and is going to wait patiently as he lumbers towards you, but does not make any further motion. Krav.
It's time. Mama gonna rage. And I got 2 attacks now, baby.
Oh no.
It feels so very good.
It really does.
And I've got 50 feet of movement now, so...
Get it.
Hot damn.
Get it.
15, 20, 25, 30...
She galloping.
35, 40,
galloping.
45, 50. Oh, all I can do is get to about here. But what I want to do then is, because I have these and I totally forgot about them, is I want to throw a javelin.
Yes.
At the weird right in front of me. So let's do this. Ka-chow. Okay.
First traveling,
Alright.
first traveling, you know?
Anyways, so that one didn't quite hit. Mama gonna try again.
I'm looking at the first one. That javelin is in the drink.
How about a 15?
15. Nope, not the tackler. I got the wrong AC. 15 will hit.
Yes, awesome, perfect. So, just a okay, cool, great. You know, it's something.
Your javelin flies out and strikes like a bolt from Thor into this thing, as it seems to be calling lightning down upon it from Strum. As this is definitely in the area now. Very nice. That's just a fearsome image, isn't it? A centaur coming charging down at you full speed, chucking javelins at you, wearing the alien face of this insectoid, like behemoth. I mean, like, this thing is massive.
Not
lightning.
not forgetting the atmospheric lightning that is striking as well with it. Oh, I love it. I live for this.
This is not the room I want to be in. Katrune.
Alrighty. I'm just gonna, go around here slightly. And I guess I'll come this way. I just want to get my eyes on that weird. Do I see him from here?
Yeah, but it's not nice to call him weird.
Well, I never said it was a bad thing to be weird. I'm weird. I find it a high compliment because, all the best people are weird. Anyways, I got eyes on him. I'm going to go ahead and continue with my cantrips. And I'm going to cast Chill Touch on him. Oot. I guess.
Chill Touch.
Yes.
All right.
So, does a 16 hit? Awesome. And no. Oh, there it goes. What?
All right.
That one. No, I clicked the wrong button. 8 damage to him. And he can't regain hit points until the end of my next turn.
I dig it.
Katrune, you're a 5th level caster. You get another D8.
Oh,
I am. Sweet. Awesome. Take that one extra hit point, baby.
Get him.
And he's dead
That'll
now, right?
show ya.
That was the one that mattered. No, not really. Sorry.
It was, I do what I can. That is my turn because I don't necessarily want to get any closer to it.
Okay. The first cackler who has not been destroyed.
Oh, actually, wait, bonus action. I'm going to cast Shillelagh on my staff.
Okay.
nice.
Feels good. Okay, the cackler whom Jimmy struck with lightning. He's going to move up and is going to make an attack on Neva. Whipping right past the 2 javelins and deftly evading, getting face to face with the centaur barbarian who is barreling down in a fit of rage. is going to make an attack. Against Suniva, and he's going to use. Oh, hey, there we go. Range. Spiked chain.
Ooh.
For an 8 to hit.
Haha.
No, not good enough. Okay. Oh.
So you're just like
Okay.
steps back a little bit and it like whizzes past.
How about no? Actually. And he just sort of like swings this chain axe wildly at you while laughing maddeningly in your face. His little teeth and spittle hissing out and evaporating.
Hello.
The next cackler is going to be coming from the left. He's going to fly in and attack Cyrus. But not in the way you might think. Not in the way you might think. I need a wisdom save. As he tells a terrible, terrible joke about the fanciful coat.
What? Yeah, you take that
Oh.
back.
Aww.
10 is a fail as Tasha's hideous laughter takes effect.
No.
Oh no! You just gotta take some damage. It'll be fine.
No, hideous laughter just means don't
No.
get to do anything forever.
And not
Yeah, no,
prone.
they have to take damage.
Oh.
No,
Take.
actually- Yeah.
Well,
save
hideous
on
laughter.
Enough to
round.
break concentration.
Well, Tarsius laughter prone and incapacitated from laughter, but you can still crawl, because incapacitated doesn't say you can't move, it just says you can't act. And the spell does give you an extra saving throw every time you take damage, if I'm remembering
Yes,
correctly.
yes, it does.
Right, that's what I'm
I'm-
thinking.
As a bard, that's one of the spells that I'm
And it's
looking
the end
at.
of your turn
And
as well.
Yeah, and you get a recurring save as normal.
yeah,
It's a first level spell. It's good, but it's like hilarious.
it's still
It's so fun.
Not hilarious.
I found it pretty
Pretty
funny.
hilarious.
Sorry, Sarah.
I just
Um,
want to be effective.
Oh, you're-
Hey, I mean,
Um,
you dealt enough damage for like 3 turns
Yeah,
in that
you
first
kicked
Pay
one.
to win. It was pay to win. It's all a fraud.
I mean, but you paid, so you won. It's still real.
But he's not winning
Oh,
anymore.
someone paid. But now I'm no longer winning.
You gotta pay more.
Oh man.
Okay. Tackler number 4 is going to come from the other side of the room. Is not going to be able to get to anyone in particular, but can see Krav and is going to use Tasha's hideous laughter on Krav.
No.
Oh, okay.
Krav, I need a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no.
Okay.
That'll do.
Nice.
You resist. You resist. The joke
Stronger
about your safety helmet not being very safe was not really all that funny. Ever think of it? It was just kind of in poor taste. Like, that's mocking your achievement.
Yeah. He's not wearing a Death Priest helmet.
Right. Death Priest would be wearing a short helmet, if anything, or cackler helmet.
Excuse me. My good demon people. Why is he all the way over there?
Malikar.
Alright, well, I don't think I was gonna do this, but you did line them up kinda nice, so I'm gonna hop over this little river of lava in the middle here, and, invoke a little... I cup my hands and breathe a little flame out, and on the tip of my finger, and it kind of rolls around, and he looks back and flicks it over to, you know, just behind the galvanized weird, so that that radius gets the 2 cacklers and the galvanized weird, and I'm gonna invoke a fireball.
As
Nice.
it's up to you.
Yes! First
Double.
fireball!
First fireball. And I don't know what being in the red zone does, but I'm hoping it's good things.
Or the worst of things, like doubling the range of the spell.
Oh, I'm down for that. Hurt me more. Wait, that would hurt my friends more. Actually, can we
Wait, yeah,
can we nix that part?
Oh.
Oh, I think it's a brilliant spell to use. I think it's fantastic that you did
I
so.
love it.
I mean, I love it.
All right.
Got the
Got my
perfect
dice.
dice bag for that.
I did have the perfect dice bag for that.
Which will be a 12, which I'm guessing does not meet your DC.
No, DC is a 15.
Cackler number 3, Dex, save. About a 5.
Actually, that one succeeds.
And the Galvanized Weird is going to do a 13 with no Dex modifier. So they all 3 fail.
So I apparently marinating my dice in Aris's wonderful fireball dice bag gave them good luck.
Oh no.
That's that.
Gotta marinate it
oh.
in chaotic magic there.
Yeah.
Oh
that is
no.
34 points of fire damage.
I also need a Dex saving throw from Sunita.
Oh god.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Ah.
15. Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Oh god.
That's gonna be
Use
a
a
hurt,
Zed.
boys.
Use that. That was 34 points of damage, you say?
That sounds right.
34,
you already
yikes.
up. It was 5d8, right?
Fireball is 8d6.
8d6.
Damn.
Yeah.
5d8. Must be
That's
Yikes.
6 points above average.
Yeah.
Lightning bolt and fireball have the same damage dice.
Sorry, that was 38 you said?
34.
4.
34.
But if you have a ring of fire resistance, for example.
No. Malachar can't stand.
Malachar has it.
that. And he's a
Oh.
little farther away.
You know, the one who fights at range.
I also have absorb element, so I could have even on a failed save quartered the damage. Actually, no, that was those ones don't stack. Those are both resistance. Never mind. But I'd have been fine.
Good
Okay,
for you.
so the good news is
Sorry, friends.
the Krav has 58 hit points normally, and Suniva has 41, so they're both fine. The bad news is that they're both in 10-foot radius of Cackler number 3, who does not have 34 hit points, and is going to death burst.
Shit.
Womp womp.
Wait.
Well, maybe Malachar learned a valuable lesson. Probably
I'm sorry.
not.
Something about
No.
Cacklers do
learn something
not
about volumes and areas. It's very Gygaxian.
I'm sorry, they do not death burst, actually.
Ooh.
The Cacklers do something else. It is called Last Laugh. I need a wisdom saving throw from each of you.
Oh god.
Okay,
All of us.
okay.
No, just from anybody within 10 feet.
Oh.
And you both pass, so you do not take additional damage as it cackles maddeningly into your minds psychically.
Right, so everything we're fighting explodes on death.
Basically.
Yeah, I'm an evil DM. What can I say?
That's kind of funny.
I gave you guys all rings of resistance before this room. I mean, I can't imagine why the fire resistance ends up in the back line, but
We're doing okay.
the ring of protection. I mean. Okay, so explodes ineffectually. Krav, you are within 10 feet of the galvanic weirdo. galvanized weird, and it is going to death burst. Which will be a dex save. Dex save, not a death save. 5 is a fail. Which is only 11 points of damage.
So,
for 47 total.
How you looking?
I wasn't in the range for that one.
No, you were not.
But I am looking pretty rough.
Krob just, casual 13 hit points left.
Whatever.
I've got like, what,
Sorry.
8?
That was swift.
7.
I think it's like in Fireball law that your own party has to get hit by it. I don't think there's any...
At least once.
At least one time.
It's always the first one of level 5, too.
It's in the fine print
Sometimes.
at like the start of the book.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Masters.
Short, murder the last one. And Short's gonna make a spiked chain attack at the other cackler. Hey, that's a 24 to hit. He takes 6 piercing damage. It's not magic, so he has resistance if it's the same as my short.
It is. And it is reduced. It actually catches the blade in its chest and begins whirling it back and throws it back off to the side and begins looking ready to counter attack.
Alright. And I'm gonna
Cyrus.
move up to it.
Okay. Cyrus, would you please stop laughing?
DM,
It's
I
not
would
fun.
love to.
Well, that'll do it.
Haha! I'm back, guys. Don't worry. Just another 12 seconds before Cyrus can do anything again. Haha!
Well,
That's
it's
my
still
turn,
6
DM.
seconds.
Oh, Cyrus.
Strum,
Everything happens at once.
Strum, are you muted?
No, sorry. My apologies. Okay. I can't do anything with my Call Lightning space because nothing alive is within it. So Strum-
60-foot radius, actually, yeah, it is.
Oh, is it still?
Yeah.
Oh, I would've-
That is 12
Oh.
squares in every direction.
Okay then. So
Yeah, that's
I
most
will
of the
bring
room.
down. Yeah, I will bring it down then on this guy. Obviously, making sure that it's on the opposite side of him so it doesn't strike Malakar with it. So I would like for it to make a Dex saving throw of 15.
I'm sure it can totally do that. It has a +3. What could go wrong? Oh, look.
Oh, nope.
It wasn't paying
Nope.
attention.
Okay.
Oh,
And that is
14
14
point
points
damage.
of lightning.
Which is more hit points than it has.
Woo!
Gosh!
That means both Cyrus and Malakar, I need a wisdom saving throw.
Another? This is not my forte. That's a 10.
That's a fail.
Surprise, surprise.
And
Good
so
job.
is that.
We're in the same boat, buddy.
I'm just happy that I get to actually use its ability.
And short.
Oh, and short. Who does succeed? And 1 point of damage.
My ward shimmers.
Into your brain as loudly as you can possibly imagine, and is never heard from again on the physical plane, the material plane. And the roiling magic in the room boils on and it's eerily quiet. Amid the ruins of your foes, you find a strange tiara and a small stone.
I don't trust it already. Never trust a rabbit tiara.
Geneva, are you okay?
I mean, I am okay, I suppose. That was quite a spell, Malika.
You're horribly burned. You don't need to put a tough face.
I'm
going
fine,
to
like still smoking.
Yeah, I'm going to touch her on the shoulder and cast a life transference.
Ooh.
What?
Yeah.
See,
That's some necromancy.
What was that?
This is the difference between Cyrus and Malikar. Cyrus steals life. Malikar just gives it away.
So Malikar is going to take
of necromancy.
Malikar is going to take 15 points of necrotic damage and heal Suneva for 30.
Oh wow!
That
Wow.
is giant.
Damn!
That is nuts. Can we like tell that you're taking damage as you do this?
Oh yeah, you just see the life just drain out of me.
No!
Oh.
Malika, you do not need to do that! I could have just like taken a nap or something!
I'm always
Catherine's
in
gonna
the
just
back.
cast
It's
healing
fine.
word on you.
Creeping, black veins begin creeping away from Malikar's eyes as his eyes become black and sunken. His hair, the life falls right out of it, and its streak of gray begins appearing down his left temple.
Okay,
His
I had that
fingernails
before.
grow long and grainy.
So that is not like patting you like I can put the energy back in or something.
You get a second level.
Alright, so I
So
heal
that's
what?
3
7?
plus 7
Okay.
hit points.
Strum is also gonna tap Krav on the arm and do a second level cure wounds as well. By the way.
Thank you.
So that's 11 plus 4, so that's 15 hit points back to you.
Thank you,
Oh.
King.
God, now I really need coffee.
I'm gonna go get my knife before it falls in that fiery pit of doom. Excuse me. Just gonna go get on over there, pick up the dagger, put it away.
As you creep closer and closer, you can feel the hair curling on your forearms and on your face. Your eyebrows are somewhat worse for the wear for reaching too close. And yet, while you're there, you feel something familiar calling to you, Cyrus. You feel the power of making. It's almost a place of home. This is a feeling not dissimilar to when you were in the cryopod that gave you your feet.
Oh no.
You know, I was really, really, really hoping that the Simic didn't have anything to do with this. Pick up the dagger, put it back, rub my poor singed eyebrows and my poor singed mustache.
There's nothing left.
There's nothing left. What do you mean there's nothing left? I'm on the stairs.
They crumble away.
That's pretty metal, man.
Not his gorgeous mustache.
You take
It's okay.
and you take and you take.
It's okay, Cyrus. I cast minor illusion and make a beard float right where your face currently is. It won't move with you when you move, but you can, if you line it up just right, you can remember the glory days.
Oh.
Angrily stride through it.
I think you look great, Cyrus.
You look like a wee baby.
Strum, you say that one more time, I dare you.
You look adorable.
Cyrus puts his hood up and goes and sulks in a corner because he's mad.
No. No.
Your jacket is pristine. It's pristine.
It better be.
Cyrus, The bald-faced boy, Cyrus. The bald-faced boy.
Okay, I think we've crossed the line and somebody's going to be rolling initiative here.
I'm a troublesome bard. What do you expect from me?
Oh no.
No. Really? The mustache is gone, DM? God, alright.
I'm sure it'll
Fine,
grow
I
back.
go- I should have asked for Chort to go pick it up, but son of a bitch. Alright.
On the bright side, I'm sure there's something in Emiche's disguise kit that could put up my
I don't even. Not even considering it. Nope.
I could talk to your hair follicles and see if I can give them a little encouragement. I'm sorry.
Malachar, did we fix the problem, please? God,
Sorry,
did we
but
fix it? Can I? This place is taking everything from me.
Can you talk a little quieter? I have a wicked migraine right now. New
You're
spell.
telling me, and I'm singed half to death, and you blew up 2 of our friends.
And
I don't know
I
what
was
you thought was
very
gonna happen.
sorry, but can you shut up, please?
No, but you do have those neat new, stabbies. So,
And as Malachar is doing his belly aching and grumbling, you hear other belly aching and grumbling coming from much higher in the room.
God
I
damn
said
it, Uzrin.
Malachar is belly aching and grumbling, not Cyrus's. I mean, we all listened to that already.
Fuel to the fire! Come on, fuel to the fire!
I need that slow zoom gift, please.
As you look up to the source of this, you see Uzrin hanging from chains, suspended over the vat.
Cyrus, you're good at climbing, right? You got this?
I ain't going anywhere near the fire. I can tell you that much right now. No. No. Use your magic little hand and you can go get it.
I mean, how high up is he? I am okay at climbing. I am not as good as Cyrus, but I could try.
He's about 25 feet hanging over the vat on the west end of the room.
I mean, I could make him fall.
That's not a good idea.
Don't think that help.
Does it look like, is there like a thing that it looks like someone could climb up the side of and like scooch across to try and get to him? Or is he just kind of like free hanging over this thing?
There appears to be some sort of crane or lifting mechanism that you were so inclined you would probably know how to use it.
Maybe this will be useful. I am not so good at contraptions, though. I mean, the last time I tried to do a thing, I kind of broke it, so I mean... I could try.
I think this is probably this is
Slowly
definitely
reach out.
that a goblin would be familiar with.
Oh, okay. What would I... Please, DM, provide me with some insight.
You've actually seen these cranes before. You operated one in your youth.
Oh.
Before you really started, you may have had some. So in the 6th district, in the the quadrant where the goblins do all their industrial activities, which escapes my mind at the moment.
By Tin Street, don't worry about it.
Yeah, Tin Street, somewhere up in the area of Tin Street. But
Okay, then
you would be
Strum
familiar with.
Yeah, so Strum will speak up and be like, "Oh, actually, I've me and my brothers used to use these all the time. I'm pretty sure I can hop on and give it a go."
The smelting quarter.
Yeah, and the smelting quarter. There we go. That's where
There should be a control mechanism somewhere in the room, which you find readily available, and it's just a tool. And you move the contraptions and levers and lower him back down into the center of the dock.
Oh, good. That's solved.
Just about where the dagger was. And he collapses to the ground and... Oh, friends. Where am I?
Fireplace!
In the red zone.
Fireplace.
You're in the red zone, not a fireplace.
I mean, it's
But,
still
like, it's
technically
pretty-
a fireplace.
It's a
It's
place
the same
of...
thing,
you're not
though.
wrong. Strum, go talk to him. My headache's too bad.
I mean, pedantics. Anyway, yeah, we're in a very fiery place. Do you know what's going on around here, bud?
The last thing I remember is... Oh, the arc-light reactor was going to go off. You've got to stop it. You've got to stop the reactor.
Wait, is that the thing that we fixed? Did we sort that?
You're
I'm gonna
a
look
little
around. I'm gonna look
I feel
around and
like
see if
we've
there's
done
another
this.
broken arc-light reactor in this room.
Nothing appears to be amiss in this room.
Do you mean
Excellent.
the light-eating box? Because we filled it with light, and I think it's okay now.
Or the scary lightning creature thing that we killed? I mean, there was a lot of crazy shit that happened over the past few days.
Yeah, you've been here for like 2 days now.
It's
Yeah,
been
we
wild.
starved the mana. We starved the mana-eating bugs. That went pretty well.
Do you still
I'm
have
gonna
money?
be fired. We've got to stop the arc-light reaction. I'm going to lose my job. I'm never going to be able to pay you off.
It's taken care of.
Leave him.
We've already started it. So, like, are we
Trust me.
done here now, or...?
Wait. It's not going to explode?
No.
Oh
I
no,
think
we took care of that.
we've at least stabilized it for the meantime.
Yeah, we did your job.
Yeah.
So,
You're welcome.
as Crab said, payment?
Pulling
off this chain!
I would really appreciate it if you unbind me.
Yeah, of course. Crab, you got big arms.
So
Not wrong.
we're not going to check pockets before I let them go? No?
I mean,
Okay.
After.
Alright, I just do. So I guess she's just gonna...
I just do.
I just do. Yes.
Right. To break these chains, the metal is deforming and stretching, and it's almost... You've never felt metal move this soft before. It must be because of all the magic in the room, and it just melts
Or my
away. in your-
muscles.
Or it could be your muscles.
Very strong Crab.
That's
Kicking ours as
probably your
usual.
muscles. And in fact, none of you have seen anybody just move metal this way before. I mean, blacksmiths struggle harder than this.
I mean,
And,
I shift a lot of metal.
Fair point, Strum.
Do
And
I need
you
to roll
said-
anything for that?
No, actually, you don't. But everybody else thinks you had to. Okay,
That
so
was amazing.
Nice.
that chain, it was like 3 inches thick. That was crazy.
Yeah, baby.
The little guy wrapped up in all that big chain and then just pulled out of the way like nothing. And sat down lightly on his feet. Begins sort of limping towards the door. All right, come on.
Uzran.
Yeah.
Do you have the ring to get out of here?
Money, please.
Money. Money.
Ring. He begins checking his pockets and patting himself down. Oh no. And he looks over at the bat.
Son of a... No.
Jesus. Oh no.
We're actually going to die down here. After all this, we're actually going to die down here.
It's fine. I still got some gold. We'll get some ale.
Where? Where from? Where are we going to get it? We can't get out of here.
We can't leave. He doesn't have the ring to open the field.
Oh.
Is there no other way? No, I don't know, like emergency exit or something?
I
Have
mean,
to reroute.
I
You
mean,
folks
Croft
really
has
need a
been
union or something. I mean, that is just not safe.
Oversight.
I
I don't know. A manager.
they kept putting creatures in there, and they kept coming out. I mean, these poor lot didn't make it, but some of them did. Maybe.
Are you
maybe
saying
I
it's
can
in
go
there
in and
still?
get it. Maybe I can go in and get it. I'll go in and get it. It's my ring. It's my fault.
I grab him. No.
He begins unzipping
I don't think
his
that's
gun,
gonna do
shooting
what you
himself.
think it's gonna do.
Here, if you're worried about your payment, just take it. We're not gonna, we'll die down here. We have to leave.
I'm gonna... Malakar's gonna just cast Alarm,
Okay.
what would this be? 4 times.
That's 40 minutes. You're just gonna
Just-
hold this guy for 40 minutes.
Just dun, dun,
While
dun, dun, and then he's gonna...
ritual.
And then I'm going to shrug off my backpack and dive in. Because I'm the one with the ring of fire resistance.
Oh no.
Oh,
Boss.
No, this was not well thought out.
No.
Didn't even look
Uh,
We just
okay.
him!
It's a minor
Virus-
rewrite. I mean, I don't mind.
Fire resistance, not immunity, bud.
And how else are we gonna get it? He was gonna dive in? What, you got a better idea?
I hope he does.
We can.
You could have like stuck some gum
Malakar's
to
like-
the end of that crane and just like,
Yeah, like-
dropped it.
Malakar's like on the edge, 1 foot off the edge. Like, what else are we gonna do?
We got fucking cranes. I'm
You
pointing.
could do anything but that.
I can just ride the fucking crane. You daft bastard, Malakar!
I'm gonna cast Detect Magic and see if I can see something magic down there. Let's try that one.
Ooh.
Before you do that,
Okay.
I want you to roll. Roll on your intuition. I want you to roll to see if you. I don't want to say that it's a wisdom, but it's
I
kind of a
Arcana check
wisdom.
for how murder deathy that is.
No, just on the idea of casting detect magic in this room right now. You value your eyeball.
Okay, but Detect Magic, you don't see the auras unless you actually activate that part of it. It just tells you yes, no is magic nearby at base. And then you pick specific things to see the auras of. So it doesn't just light up all the auras constantly.
This might be a version different. It might also be a narrative difference.
I mean, whatever. Wisdom, that is a 14 flat because
I
Malakar has
see what
none
you're
of that.
saying. That is, in fact, an option to see a faint aura around an invisible creature or object in the area. Okay. So you're going to use the detect magic?
Yeah, and I'm gonna be like, I want to see the ring. And that probably won't work because there's a lot of magic in the way, based on your description.
Yes, there is a lot of magic in the way, but specifically you are choosing to activate it to see the ring.
Mhm.
By the reading of the specific spell detect magic, for the duration, you sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of you. If you sense magic in this way, you can use your action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears magic, and you learn its school of magic defense. No, actually, it doesn't say that you can select which items to see.
No, it would be if I could see the ring. So if the ring is
Yeah.
obscured, I still can't see the ring.
I was gonna say visible is the
I will
key kind
say-
of word there as well.
That you can sense that it is at the bottom of the vat on the left.
All right. Okay.
There
so
is
like
a
Matt,
object down there.
look, guys, I got a wicked headache. The ring's down there. I'm just gonna take a quick dip and be right back out. It'll be fine.
Hang on. Can we just...
Mm-mm.
Uzrin, is there another way out, or is this it?
For obvious security reasons, there's only one way in and out of this place.
Okay. So,
Yeah,
so
your security's been real tight.
My only
Well,
question.
I mean, I'm not exactly an engineer, but I do know that there are actually ways out through the bottom of the vat, if that's helpful.
That's not. That's not.
Can we
Not
vent
right
the
now.
vats or something?
Oh, I mean,
Theoretically. I mean, it's
What if we just cut off the
possible.
power to this section?
Well, maybe there's like a lever, and you just... Ka-kunk, and it just goes good, and then all of it goes out somewhere.
my question is, these cranes are they made to survive lava and kind of dip in through? If I were to dip the crane in and try to grab things,
Well,
would
I
it
mean,
work?
we're not really operating under normal parameters in here. This is kind of a little bit extreme. Normally, this would be like a little bit in the bluer spectrum and much more placid. This is highly irregular. I'm not sure why we're not dying right now, to be honest with you.
That makes
So-
me very
It's
comfortable.
something that they've added to it that's making it quite unstable. It's changed the things that have come out of it.
Yeah, that's another concern of mine. Honestly, half of mine wants me to leave this here so we can show our superiors, and the other half of me wants none of this to even survive while we stay here. I still don't think it's a good idea to jump in there, Malachar. I really don't.
All right. Why don't we search the area for useful crap then? That
Let's
usually
at
works
least start
pretty good.
there.
While you do that, he turns around and dives in to the pool.
See,
We
he's
just,
gonna do it. Watch him die.
I swear, we just.
Yeah, Suniva just like yells in surprise.
Oh,
just
well,
like a
you know, we tried to
string
warn
of-
him, but there's only so much you can do there.
It's just a string of expletives in Elvish.
I need more wine.
See if he comes back out.
The magic in the west pool begins quietly roiling softer and softer, as if the boil were coming still. And through the clarity, you can see in the depths Uzrin swimming around. And you're not sure if it's the distortions within the water or in this fluid, or if it's something darker, but the distortions appear to be growing larger. Almost, you think at first that possibly he is surfacing. But then it becomes apparent that he doesn't appear to be Uzrin anymore.
Freaking knew it.
He appears to be something grotesque. Something much larger. Something maybe part reptilian, part insect. You're not really sure. It has talons and it has fins. And bursting forth from the fluid comes this half amphibian, half lizard, half insect monstrosity.
As I say,
A lot
that's
of hats.
It has all the halves.
a third.
See, I would have been fine, guys. See?
That's wow.
I'm gonna
Wow.
break.
Is it? Does it seem like it is like him just transformed? Is it hostile to us?
I was distinctly worried about this.
Oh, okay.
Let me just kind of share what you see emerge from the pool.
Oh, yes, please. Oh, okay.
Oh, nice.
It's a galloping lizard. Of course, we have them all the time.
Oh,
All
good.
the time. All the time.
This is fine.
Frogs.
I shall call him Steve.
Okay,
and you shall be mine.
You joke, but that's actually the art. That's actually the magic card this art's from.
Yeah,
What,
I'm
leaping lizardogs? Is that...
Galloping lizard.
That's amazing.
Galloping.
No, that's totally wrong. It should be leaping.
So, move over, Dave.
Right,
I've got a
wizards.
new pet.
You need to change your card, okay?
As you get the idea that this thing is really cool and you want it to be your new friend, and hopefully Uthrin doesn't want to just eat you, the hunger in its eyes becomes quite apparent. And it
Of
lets
course.
out this massive belching roar in your faces. And in its throat, you see a slight gleam
Gosh.
of the venom.
Scheiße.
Okay.
And that's what we're going to read it for this week.
Ah,
Ah. See,
I knew we
Malachi,
shouldn't
now
have
aren't you
saved
glad?
him.
Hey,
That
well,
would've
I
been
mean, it could have been
fine.
Malachar.
Yeah, we could have been having to, like, fight you and gut you to get this ring out, so I mean...
what again?
I was about to think that.
Wasn't there a dream about
I mean,
this?
we already
Yeah.
killed him once today, right? So what's
I
twice?
think I had a dream about this.
Yeah.
Oh, seems familiar all of a sudden. Oh,
This has
Look at
been
that guy!
an adventure, and this next session is going to be the final encounter of the Arclight Reactor, and we will
Ooh.
begin our way back to the surface so Cyrus can be happy, assuming
Yay!
that we don't all just fight. I'm just throwing that out there for you
Please
fatalists
no TPK. Please
And
no
pessimist.
TPK.
that used to have a mustache and eyebrows.
Press F's to pay respects for mustaches lost in this campaign. Thank you.
F's all around.
So
Thank you,
many.
chat.
See
Thank
now?
you.
That's the engagement we like to see.
Real recognize real. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, chat. Real engaged.
Lizard is
My
a
mustache.
frog lizard.
It's a frog lizard.
Yes.
It's 150% of whatever it is, though. It's a lot of hats.
It has a name. It's Uthrin. He's your friend.
I mean, friend is a
Is
relative
he?
term.
No, that's bold. We
Our
don't take to
broke
new
friend.
friends. Yeah. We don't take to new friends very well.
Brutal.
I mean, he's
I mean,
Sunifa's
guys-
friend, but everybody is.
This guy's been through thick and thin with you guys.
Yeah,
And not
He was
paid us
missing
very
the
well.
whole time.
Well, he's not the
He
one that
hasn't been
should
here
be
for any
paying
of
us.
it.
He
He's the
held
one
down
that
the
should
fort
pay
in
us.
the control room while you went off and saved the day.
And he utterly failed at
left
that.
the
Demir
fort.
do not need failures.
Yeah, wait.
wait. No.
Wait.
What?
This is after the game, right? We're just talking about this character with the DM, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
totally.
Yet again,
Yeah,
Malachar
yeah.
is giving me an aneurysm.
Oh man, excellent session, you guys.
Great
just a
fun.
quick. We are going to be coming back for a season 2. So we are getting ready to wrap up season 1 of Ravnica Unleashed, and this has been amazing. We've got a couple sessions left, but I just want to throw it out there that Encounter Roleplay has been the best set to work on, and have been an absolute pleasure. I know that Will is working on solidifying up next season, so if you haven't gotten your application in on one of the games, do so as quick as possible. And Did we do a giveaway in this session? I'm not sure if we.
No, we didn't hit it.
Okay. Well, that's because we didn't talk about it. I will make a note that we have to talk about it at the beginning of the session, so people will retweet. Oh, as I just bludgeoned my mic. All right. Thank you, everyone, for another amazing session, and we will see you in the VODs. And if not, next Monday here at 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern, with this lovely cast and these amazing faces. So, all right. Thank you, everyone.
Bye.
Thank you, Lindy, for your amazing help in our session and just hanging out and not making fun of us too horribly in chat. I mean, make fun of me in chat.
I think it was just Cyrus today.
I'm going to keep doing this until it ends.
Well,
We love you all. Thank you, Corey.
Trying to. I don't know if Lindy even here? Because there was a storm going through, and she was worried about not being able to
Oh no.
to cover.
Hang it up to the sack.
She was here 15 minutes ago.
Storms wait for no one.
Well,
So, time for a Q&A, maybe?
Right?
I have all the
Keep it going until
man.
Lindy.
Oh no.
I think it's time for today's question. Like, what is going on with Malachar and Cyrus?
what?
Oh, I
Oh.
love it.
The
Nothing.
greatest
There's nothing going
relationship
on.
of all time.
There's nothing.
Biffles.
The ship has
Whoa.
been sent out.
There's nothing.
We love
no.
a ship.
Just
Oh, you're the lighthouse from?
Just two dudes enjoying a drink. You know, just two dudes.
Strum
Yeah.
will play like the serenading music in the background. Ding, ding, I'll swap out my lute for a mandolin just to go ding 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 ding.
I do really look forward to getting out of here and maybe getting to we can finally all sit in a tavern and fucking talk about some stuff.
Yeah.
But, like, Malachar doesn't drink. It's fine.
Now they're
There's
just
a lot of
Suniva.
baggage
Okay.
to unload, though. I think
got
it's gonna
Yeah.
be a long talk.
Yeah, Suniva might actually have a drink when we get back up. It's been a time.
So, your contact, haven't really heard from you. There was supposed to be a time limit on that.
Oh.
Yeah, it's been like 3 days. I don't know what was the time limit.
I think it was about 3 days.
Oh, well then we're
We
perfect.
reported back, and then we went and got locked in the sewers for 3 days. It wasn't really our fault. I'm sure they'll be understanding.
Oh,
Our
for
guild
sure. I mean,
contacts, you mean?
Yeah.
Yes. And, I mean, Malachar has made contact.
This is true.
I am legitimately concerned about contacting the Simics right now, so we'll see.
Said
That
the
is
Simic
a
scientist
fair
who can't read.
You get by somehow. You make yourself useful in other ways. Every scientist
So
needs
while-
a guinny pig.
I don't.
While
I
we're
would
here,
say-
and oh, go ahead.
Well, I was just gonna say I don't think Strum would recognize that he has to check in. It's just one of those things that would completely kind of pass his mind, so he wouldn't really care.
That is
So
pretty
on
is
that
it.
topic. Yeah.
They're probably pretty used to Suniva forgetting things.
So while we're here, I have another stream. I'm DMing on Variant Roles in 56 minutes. And so, come check that out. I'm running Vanrek Doom out of Dungeon of the Mad Mage. It's fun.
Oh, awesome.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice.
All right.
Fair enough.
Lindy's back.
Lindy has returned,
Yeah.
so we can
All right.
formally say goodbye now.
Yes.
Suniva.
All right.
Oh.
Well,
Oh,
that was
hello.
really weird.
oh no!
What
Are we
happened?
back now? Are we gone? I don't understand.
Good.
Just wanted to highlight Stam's amazing, lovely, smiling
Yep.
face as usual.
Yep.
Something like that.
Was I making a face?
All right.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no,
We're
there's
good.
a gift.
Yeah.
Okay. So guys, amazing session, and I've got so many more questions, but I will let some things develop and see where they go. This next session is going to be fun.
Oh, I'm
all right, guys. All right, guys.
Bye.
Have a great week.
Bye,
Bye, everyone.
Sweet dreams.
Oh. God.